reason he tryna put on a show. Book was strapped like the Navy, extended clips on every pole. Nigga know about Bug Nation, when it's up though we don't go. Cause shoot a movie, hella clips and hollow tips can make a show. Liz and 9s, 223s, got choppers and cool beans. They say Bug came through and left 50 shots on the steam. Big ass stick, he pull the trigger, it's kicking like gas feet. Big telescope on top of stick, that bitch reach 1,500 feet. Like what you want, got buku iron, nigga. What you tryna see, got 45, 40s and 9s, nigga. Anything you need, got 223s and 62s. B say he a different breed. Bug Nation, we go where we please and we'll never leave, like, nigga. Got buku iron, nigga. What you tryna see, got 45, 40s and 9s, nigga. Anything you need, got 223s and 62s. B say he a different breed. Bug Nation, we go where we please and we'll never leave. Bug Nation, we go where we please and we'll never leave. Bug Nation, we go where we please and we'll never leave, gang.
What up, STD? You are a sexually transmitted disease earlier in the day. Man, what's up, White Rambo? What's up, everybody in the chat, man? It is another glorious day that God gave us. You know what I'm saying? We got Denise on here. She need therapy. She need therapy. And
I don't need therapy. I'm from
shout out to everybody that's in the chat and everybody that texts me that ain't on the chat yet. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are the losers. I just want y'all to know that.
You can't talk about the chat like that.
I'm talking to the people that text me. I didn't say nothing about the chat. Shout out to the chat. I'm talking about shout out to the people that text me that I don't see your name in the chat. Hey, what's up? We got Mika up in the building. If y'all need some she got a new business called she touch you anywhere she don't care for a fee.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, y'all look up Mika. You know what I'm saying? She on Instagram as sleazy pleasy skeezy, something like that on Instagram. Y'all check out her new page. And on OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying? She got a page on OnlyFans. Let me shout her out. On OnlyFans is the crackback specialist. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I didn't make these names up. She did. I just want y'all to know that. Man, shout out to her for being up in the chat, man. Shout out for all you real ones. And I can't get in. Okay, I think, let me see. It won't let you on the page. Hold on, y'all.
Miss Mika, what's the new business? Because, you know, we need to know the name so we can follow and support.
Because I'm trying to see if we want to let her get on the page. I don't know if she's trying to get on the panel or what, but got to send this stuff. Hey, how everybody doing, y'all? Yes, I feel good today. I need to shave, y'all. Y'all like my beard? I'm trying to grow a beard again, and it's not working. And I really be wanting to go get a shave so bad. I be want to cut this stuff off because I don't like it. But you know what I'm saying? But hey, it's going to get cold. So I'm trying to do something different. I'm supposed to be somewhere over here. That's what I'm supposed to be doing over here. Need to see what my feedback look like. Bam, there we go. Look at you. Y'all, I'm on the algorithm. As soon as I got on YouTube, guess what? Tackleberry Bug popped up again. And I haven't been posting nothing. I feel special, y'all. Shout out to myself. Self-love.
Wow.
Self-love. Hug yourself good.
Are y'all ready for a weekend?
I'm putting my elbows up there again.
Are y'all ready for today?
Yeah. Girl, why you so low today?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. You sound low. Is my voice low? Let me check. I got to check my YouTube and see what I sound like on the other YouTube.
See, I told you it was your stuff.
Now it might not be my stuff.
I'm pretty sure.
What's up, Penny?
Everybody can hear me.
Penny said, "Is Denise?"
No,
Denise.
she did not say that. She said,
excuse me. She said, "Look." It said, "Look on the screen. Is Denise?" Thank you.
Look, she said, "Hi." You know what?
Hey, listen, bro. I can be delusional. If you can wear hair on top of hair and nails on top of nails, I can be delusional. I can say what I want to say. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
Yeah, hold on. Let me turn on my what's called over here.
Anyway, how was y'all week? What happened this week? What was eventful?
Hold on. Let me turn on my what's called over here.
Anyway, how was y'all week?
Oh, yo, mic loud.
See,
That's my mic. My mic low.
see,
What? Damn. You sound good on YouTube. My shit low.
I be trying to tell people, like, what my shirt say? It says, respectfully, I'm from Buffalo. So you gotta respect that.
Man, nobody care because you from New York or communist state.
I said Buffalo. Don't try me
Buffalo
like
is
that.
in New York.
Yes, but
The
people
state of
say
New York.
New York, they think of
New York is a communist state.
I'm from Buffalo, New York, okay?
It's still
Not
communist.
to be confused with the city.
Man, what's up, Howard J? Howard J is a weirdo.
Hey, Sir Howard J. Welcome.
Oh, y'all weird. Man, how everybody doing today, man? You know, we get into it at the 15-minute mark. It's not Denise running things today because she had like this a damn therapy session. Hey, how everybody doing today? Let's get straight to it. No, you got to give time for people to warm up. You know what I'm saying? You don't just jump into an old school, crank it, and then just dip. Some of them you got to tap on the gas and they go and then you give it a little more gas, and then they go, and then they want to cut off and you pat the gas. You got to warm that thing. Oh, my boy's in the building. What up, Joe? What up, Joe? We got Joe in the building. Joe, you didn't ask your question. How you gonna come on here and don't ask your question? You lame. You are lame. Oh, okay. See that? Joe? Oh, my mic sound good now. Don't hate. Oh my God.
Oh, we so happy.
So what mic are you using? Are you using one of them little mics?
I don't have a mic today.
Oh, you came ill prepared. Why I'm looking like my daughter and my granddaughter today with my hair like this?
Well,
okay, let me see if I can send her the link. I might have to send her the link. You don't see it? I'm trying to because I know and why. I'm finna send you the link, sweetheart. That's how we finna stop doing all that. Because this is something else.
Talking about ill prepared. Listen. Anyway.
You know what, Denise?
How was y'all week? I'm talking to the people.
Let me try you like this. You said how to do a Build-A-Bear.
No, I didn't. I definitely did not say that. I didn't say that at all.
Man. You know what I'm saying? Let me do my typing. You know what I'm saying? You know, I cannot type and talk because I'll start typing what I'm saying. I don't know, bro. I'm dyslexic or something. I think it's a flaw. Hey, y'all, like my hairstyle? I look like one of my grandkids and my daughter right now. With a lot of hair in my face, and that sucks. I think it's a flaw. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, my mic sound good. Y'all hit that like button. Give me some L's. I mean, y'all hit them hearts and all that good stuff, man. Y'all play the playlist on your thing. Hey, tonight, man, I want to talk to y'all about how you doing. How you doing, Denise? You said I just went and did that. That's dysfunctional like a motherfucker. We dysfunctional tonight. Hold up. Coming straight from Shreveport, Louisiana. Ratchet City in the building. We got Nika. How you doing, Nika?
Hey, brother.
How you doing? Guess what? I you know, so I think I got a good job today because I had got a nice little phone interview. So I'm gonna have to go and give them, you know, let them do their background test and do their little piss test. And it's making a substantial amount of bread, you know what I'm saying? More than what I was making at Yellow. And I thought I was gonna have to do OnlyFans and start selling
boy, you ain't doing no damn OnlyFans. Stop
I was gonna do OnlyFans on my OnlyFans
boy,
page.
stop faking. You want to do no
I was gonna do exclusive footage of my finger and my toes.
Stop lying.
I was gonna show fingernails and toes. I'm talking. I was gonna
stop
show
lying.
It might be a
show fingernails rubbed across noses.
That boy lying his ass off.
Exclusive content for OnlyFans, and I was gonna start selling. I was gonna start selling. You know what I'm saying? Well, I can't say that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna sell
Cause
it.
your ass lying.
I was gonna rent Talawalker. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was gonna have to start renting Talawalker because shit getting bad. You know what I'm talking about?
That boy lying.
Look, that is my bud says. Look at the reason. Now I wasn't
Listen,
selling myself to no rainbow man, homeboy. I was selling myself to your
listen,
grannies. I'm going for the
Line,
attention crowd.
straight line.
listen. I mean, whatever. Free yourself. Be you.
Free
Be
myself. See, that's what I'm talking about, Denise.
be
That's why I
expressive.
listen. No
Be
matter what the
expressive.
thought is, you tell me, just free yourself. But
Right?
you know, as long as you take the
Please,
consequences.
Be
You know what I'm saying?
authentic. Be authentic.
please do not play with him. That boy lying.
Be authentic.
That boy lying.
Entertain my miss.
Do
Please
whatever
entertain
you
my
want to
That
miss.
do.
man, look, that's my big brother.
He ain't gonna
That
sell
boy
that.
lying.
I rent it out though. I ain't gonna sell it because if I sell it, you got to keep it. You can't keep it.
That boy lying. That boy ain't got no damn OnlyFans. He
I'm gonna
lying.
slag it. Hey, y'all better look at my TikTok. I'm hot. You're about the eels up.
Yeah, but you ain't got no goddamn OnlyFans page, nigga. You
I do.
lying.
I'm just gonna take your word for it.
I got only bugs.
Wow.
Please
I'm gonna do an
don't
only
take it.
bugs page. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna show finger content. Y'all see that finger?
It might be a market
Yeah.
out there for that. We never
Who
know.
the hell want that finger?
Yeah. Ooh. This is a magic finger, I promise you.
Who
I
want
promise you.
that finger?
This thing
Who
is a
want that
monster.
finger?
So we didn't even start yet, but we already over here.
Yeah, we here.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
see that finger?
Start.
This finger. Look at it. It don't judo. Look
Yeah,
how fast it is. You can't even see it moving. Came faster than me, boy.
it ain't with three of us on here. Don't nobody want that damn finger.
I'm just saying,
Not
y'all.
y'all. I'm not trying to set the y'all. I'm talking about.
Everybody.
Man, listen. It's some old white lady in Highland Park, University Park, Preston Hollow. They would love these fingers.
Bruh, don't nobody want them damn fingers.
We just gonna take his word for it because I don't know. I don't live over there.
I ain't taking shit for it because I know my brother. Don't nobody want them damn fingers.
Listen, y'all. I was at Parkland today. I told the valet, I said, look, y'all, I don't got that $10, but I'll do something for some change. I'll do something strange for some change. They just bust out laughing. Them other lady laugh.
You know what?
I was in a good mood, so I was trying to spread.
You know what? You full of shit.
Did it work?
Yeah, spread joy. I made them laugh. I did my job. I changed their day. That woman said I even made my nurse laugh today. She was just like, "You crazy?" I was like, "Yeah, I know. I tried. You know what I'm saying?"
So you think you good because you made somebody laugh today?
That is my job. Is to learn something, teach somebody something, and to put a smile on somebody's face. Those are my 3 goals for the day. Every day before 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. when I wake up, my job is to teach somebody something that they didn't know.
Bruh.
Now listen, I'm serious. Those are daily goals.
Literally, look at my face.
I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass serious.
Bruh,
I try to teach somebody.
Bruh, literally, look at my face.
You don't see how.
I try to teach somebody something they didn't know. I try to put a smile on their face.
Bruh.
Those are my daily job. Put a smile on their face.
Bruh.
Man, look at this man here. What's up, Raynisha? We got Raynisha official in the building.
Forgot who the hell I am?
No, I've changed. See, everybody keep thinking I'm the same.
And
I'm not little bird no more. I'm just
bruh. I'm not saying you didn't change, but at the same time, I know my birth. Nigga, you full of shit.
Listen, this fool sounded like Princess Layhem.
And you do. And
boy,
you do.
Hey, Bud Nation dudes, y'all weird. Yeah, I don't need no enemies, bro, because these dudes weird. Look.
No enemies, nigga. It's real talk.
I don't look like
real
Princess
talk. I know enemies.
No,
niggas. I'm talking about people really telling you bottom line what the real is.
The real is to make you smile, to make you think, and to teach you something. If I do one of those 3 things every day, those are my daily self goals. Because I make people smile. You don't know what nobody going through, bro. Because I know what's going on, Ray, man. You know what I'm saying, brother.
That is true. I get that, but
nah, I'm dead ass serious though. I'm dead. Listen, do I do that? Denise, you be on the phone with me. Do I do that? Yes or no?
You do that. You be having so many conversations with so many people.
Listen, you got to be a better person. And you got to, you know what I'm saying? Like I tell everybody, I'm Bug now, but don't, Lil Bug, I got his suit in the closet. I really can't fit him because he was skinny and I'm
You got a
thick.
suit in the
chunky.
closet.
That's the thing.
What,
That's
you
the
have a
whole
suit in the
thing
closet?
right there.
What
A lot
kind
of
of
people
suit
know
is in the
Bug,
closet?
but at the same time, I know Lil Bug. Lil Bug ain't shit.
Nah, he ain't.
Yeah,
But see, the
Lil Bug
grandpa,
ain't shit. I'm
see,
talking about real talk.
but see, I'm the pawpaw now.
That I know from, I'm talking about when I say childhood, I mean childhood.
I'm talking about, but see, that's him.
You gotta believe
He
me.
gone. That was 40-something years ago.
No.
The pawpaw bug,
You ain't
is a nice look at pawpaw bug. Well, Princess lay him ponytails, as my boy Red Fisher said.
Listen.
Red Fisher, you ain't nothing.
Bug.
Oh, it is 15-minute mark. Red Fisher, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. I just want you to know you ain't shit. We're not listening to your jargon. Listen, we're not trying to hear you.
Bug.
Nigga, nobody ain't trying to hear you, cuz.
Yeah. And now ain't nobody trying to hear
Ain't
me
trying to hear this shit.
because
Y'all
I
living in
know
negativity.
you.
I am trying to teach
I
y'all.
know you.
What's up,
You
GDA?
saying how you have changed and all this here. Yeah, I have changed
You
too.
believe me.
I have changed too. But at the end of the day, it is what it is.
And what's at the end of the day? Tell us what the end of the day is. Since you know everything, you all know you need to wipe that damn camera because your camera is fuzzy. Take your shirt and then thank you. Because that drives me slap crazy. Oh, damn, my bad, Penny. I'm so sorry.
Bathroom right now, nigga.
I'm so sorry. I saw you down there. My bad. I had got sidetracked.
That's why you can't see me. But at the end of the day,
I'm a good person.
Know the real. Well, I ain't gonna say
no. That is the old me. The old me is in the closet. Because you know what I'm saying? I tell
that's
people
what you keep saying. That's what you keep saying, that the old you is in the closet.
So many things in the closet, y'all. We trying to figure out.
Y'all understand. And I ain't talking about no closet neither. I'm talking about the closet.
You said
closet.
The tactical closet. We just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look.
I'm telling everybody.
Hey, that's it. Already. You see what he just said? You just see what he said? Listen to what my brother just said.
Low profile under the radar.
Under the radar. See, look. The old Lil Bug was out there. Lil Bug. See, I'm gonna tell you a secret.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a big difference between. It's a big difference between Lil Bug and Bug.
That's what a lot of people don't know.
Thank you, Penny. That's what Penny. Please tell them.
Yeah, it's a big difference because that Lil Bug.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna be real with you, and me and Denise talk a lot because I ain't gonna lie to you. I be getting free therapy on the slick side because you know what I'm saying. Because I be talking to Denise, and Denise be knowing half of the time when I be wanting to lose it, but I be like, "That's the old me. I gotta do something different," and then I respond different. Like, "Ooh, Lord." People don't understand I'm a grandpa, so because I'm a grandpa, and I love the hell out of my grandkids, and my grandkids really look up to me. And they learn so much from me, and I didn't realize how much they learn just by observation. It's certain things I got to show them. I got to show them the shit that I wasn't shown when I was a kid. You feel me? So they can make better choices. You know what I'm talking about? And I keep it real with them. I can't lie to them.
Hey, look,
I can't lie to them, so I'm gonna keep it real with them. And
it is what it is.
In order to keep it real with them, I have to keep it real with myself. So I keep it real with myself. I make myself with minor little goals daily. I have daily goals.
Wait a minute, Bug. Time out.
To work on my character.
Hold up.
He's not trying to hear all that.
I know he's talking about
y'all.
He's talking about some real shit, but he got his clowns over here clowning him. He's talking about Rage Rock on with the bad stuff.
I'm not worried about them. You know why I'm not worried about them? You know why I'm not worried about them? Because they need some goddamn therapy. That's the Bug Nation.
Bug lying to all y'all.
Listen, let me see this.
Hold on, let me see what the fool done said.
Bug lying to
Lady, Lil Bug, Baby Bug, Ladybug,
man,
Poppy, and the girls.
That's a lot. But so that's what's in the closet.
You know what?
Okay.
Ray need a hug. Ray need a hug. And see, Ray, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what the problem with Ray is. See, Ray went and took my white lady. I had a white
You
lady in
drunk.
Port Alaska. Yeah, the Bug Nation member.
Her
Put
vape
me a
on.
white lady.
The vape she bought
Man, look.
And so
Man,
so he went up to Alaska
Man, look.
and seen my
Oh yeah,
Man,
talking to
Mika
Mark.
said,
and
Bug is
seen my
not
white
right.
lady. Hold on, I got the damn
everybody
picture.
cut
Let me show y'all the
everything
picture
out.
of him and my white
Okay,
lady.
Mika. Mika said he's not lying. He came a long way. Okay. Mika.
Everybody cut everything short.
Hey,
But
look,
when
look,
I
watch
tell
this.
you there's somebody I grew up with,
Let me
Bug
see.
can tell y'all anything. At the end of the day, I'm gonna be real with you. People talk about how, like he just said, I ain't the little bug no more, and this, that, and the other.
He took
Let
my
me
white
tell you
lady.
something.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
gonna
That's
tell
Ray. Ray
everybody
the black
something.
silver face one. That's
Man,
Ray.
Wow.
you can get all that there out the camera, bro.
You did that, Ray.
You can get all that there out the camera.
He took my white
You
lady.
can get all
He
that
went to
there
Alaska and seen my white lady
because I'm
on his land.
finna put
Hey, everybody.
everything. I didn't want to, and I still don't want to. But at the end of the day,
I'm good. I'm glad this.
if anything go on with me and I hit that line, my brother coming.
Hey,
My brother
hey, look.
coming. So all that that was back in the day and this, that, and the other.
Oh, you mean he ain't out of retirement? That's what you saying?
Yeah.
That's
Oh, that part.
I know that I can call, don't hit the city and be gone, and nobody will
I
never
wouldn't
know.
do such a thing. I'm an upstanding citizen. I don't indulge in those activities.
You
We
see,
believe you.
Listen,
say
we're
that on
not
your
listening.
live, bro.
We're not listening to that jargon that you're spitting.
Right. Say
It
that on
is
your
We,
live,
so.
we,
bro.
believe, we
Wait,
believe you
say
today.
that
Say
for
that on your live,
backstage.
bro.
Say that for backstage.
We
Say
believe you
that on your
today.
live, bro. Do y'all
Listen.
remember the last live we was just on?
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay. Did y'all remember the last live we was all
Hey,
just
tell me.
on?
You see what Joe said?
He
Joe
said,
said sometimes you
and
just
he
gotta
said,
do.
You gotta
I'm
do what you
coming.
gotta do.
Right
You
or
gotta do
wrong.
what you gotta do. I don't want to do
Gotta
nothing.
go.
Shit, that's my big brother.
Hey,
That's my
I'm
big
telling
brother.
y'all
You
something.
gotta show up.
It pays.
My point is
It
that
pays not
Gotta
to do
show up.
nothing. You want me to tell why it pays not to do nothing? Because when you do something, you pay.
my
And
point.
it costs you daily.
My
It's gonna cost you
Gotta pay.
freedom,
thing about
cost you
Wait a minute.
time, cost you money, it costs you mental anguish.
damn right.
Hey,
Damn
I'm trying to tell you.
it is.
If you ain't ready to pay that, oh man, what's up?
Hey,
If you're gonna be in the D tomorrow, you better.
right?
Man,
Oh,
we got a link. We
bro,
got a
guess
link.
who I
Listen, I got a
seen?
doctor's appointment early in the morning. I should be free around about 2. I got 2 interviews.
Ooh, that is true, Mika. You're so right.
2, 3. I got some interviews, so we need to link up. Hey, change don't mean you won't cut up. Hey, let me tell y'all something.
We know who gonna step for us.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something. And I tell everybody this. I told my daughters this, and I tell my nieces this. You don't want a nice man. You want a good man. A nice man don't want to bring. He won't bring violence. You feel me? A nice man, he wanna step away from violence. He wanna, no. Let's mediate this. But a good man knows that it takes violence to bring peace sometimes. So I want my daughters and granddaughters to have a good man because he knows when to be violent and he knows when not to be. And he knows that sometimes to get your peace, to get your peace, you got to cause some ruckus in order to sustain peace. Because peace don't stay peaceful. So a peaceful man is a nice guy. Still real nice guy. I'm a good man. When it's time to do whatever, I'm gonna do what I gotta do when it's time. The old me used to be, it was time all the time. No, I pick choose my battles now. I was driving today. Hell, Denise, you was on the phone with me today. And
They try crazy.
it happened today, and I was like, I cuss in the car. I don't even cuss loud enough for you to see me. But I be cussing in the
I
car.
called your ugly self last night too, nigga.
Look, I was like, but look, my mouth, you don't even see my mouth. Boy, I'm cussing like, and then I look over at the person. I don't even try to get them eye contact because I already know. Now in Texas now, y'all, you give somebody eye contact in a damn in traffic, man, that can be a full-blown shootout. That can turn into you getting ran out the road. Like, it's people from other places. It's not people from here no more. You got an influx of people with different mentality, especially California. Them California people is crazy on
Man,
these highways.
I called your ugly self last night.
I was asleep.
And you
I
know
was
what?
asleep.
You know what I called you for?
I was asleep. Now talk to me.
You know my daughter down there. Your niece down there.
I ain't know that, bro. I'm so fucked up.
Yeah, she 19 and she 5 months pregnant. That's why I called you.
I was asleep. All you gotta do is send a text though. Look, I talked to my brother, man. Look at my brother, man. That's Silverback. Silverback, GDE, Ray Fisher, Joe Bob, we talk. Those my brothers. Like, man, I know you messed up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look, and all it's gonna take, my brother, it's gonna take time, bro, because you just lost your OG.
Right,
You feel me? You just lost your OG, bro. Man, my sister right there just lost her OG.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I be on Facebook and I see her and Red, her sister. Sometimes I just see them. People don't know they be having moments when you're going through it. That's why I said those are my 3 things a day. I try to put a smile on somebody's face because you don't know what they going through. And then sometimes people be hanging that. Look, man, you see this Q-tip? This last little thread right there, y'all.
Right.
You see that? Hold on, I'm get right here in the camera. You see that? People be hanging on net, y'all, and be about to lose it. But if I can pull you back in, bro, just with a laugh or to change your mentality, man, you'll be surprised. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was in the hospital, man. Look, I'm gonna be vulnerable. I never thought about suicide in my life, man. One day I was in Parkland a couple of weeks ago, bro. I was in the emergency room. I was talking to my mama, bro, and I felt my spirit broke because I was in a dismal place. And I'm gonna tell you something, I'm an energy person. So I was in the room with a lot of people and they had a lot of bad energy, bro. It was a lot of defeated people. It's a lot of defeated energy in the air in that hospital, bro. Because Parkland is the free hospital in Dallas. I'm sitting in Parkland, bro. Man, this nurse bullshit me. And I know she bullshit me. Bullshit me, bro. I'm like, man, they bullshit me. I was like, fuck. Man, I'm talking to my mom. Man, I like one tear rolled down my left eye. That's when I knew it was serious. When that one tear, and I was just like, Mom, you know what? I'm just tired. And she was like, nah, you can't talk like that. And then I was like, damn, I know what my grandma was talking about. I know my brother said when he was tired. Like my brother Lo, when he died, bro, Lo tried to stay alive for me to make it to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? And Mika was there when he died. You know what I'm saying? So she was in the room with him. And she was like, he was trying to wait on you. And then, like, I had to tell him the day before, man, don't stay around here for me. If you got to go, you go. And he was like, Bug, I'm tired. And I understood from that moment, y'all sat at the edge of the hospital bed. I was like, man, I'm tired. And that's when the head of the emergency room, she walked in there and she looked at me. She said, nah, we finna make something happen. And I thank God because God put people in your life because she makes stuff happen. When you be about to give up, bro, they'll put the person you least expect to do something for you. That was the woman that came in there and bought me bad news. It's the same woman that came back in there and changed everything for me, bro. You feel me? But you don't know what nobody is mentally. Because don't nobody know what the fuck I've been going through the last 2 years. I've been going through some shit. You feel me? And it was the simplest thing that put you at your wits end, brother.
And the crazy part about it, bro,
What you done did?
Like real talk. You don't know what. So I try to be there for everybody, bro.
My little sister, Red, was born in Parkland Hospital. My daddy had to pay for her to come home. Literally. We both was born in Texas. I was born in Houston and she was born in Dallas. I mean, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
And my daddy said, man, I literally had to pay for my baby girl to come home. And it's crazy because my oldest daughter is in Texas right now. And they will not let her, transfer her appointments and stuff down there or whatever. So she literally been having to rent a car. They've been having to rent a car or whatever to come back home, you know what I'm saying, for her appointments or whatever. And they literally told her that, yeah, you're gonna have to pay for this here. It's crazy.
Who that?
Boo.
Yep.
Nigga,
Say, what's up, bro?
what's happening? What's the podcast?
Hey, look, hold on. Let me say this to my boy right quick. This is my boy Ray. He just said this. Ray White passed. Silverback OG just passed. Ray White passed, and you see what he said? He said he was in a dark place for months. And we didn't really talk to Ray. I got a chance to talk to Ray like once or twice, but I didn't get a chance to talk to him because I know everybody got their process. And so I let, you know what I'm saying? I try to reach out, but I don't try to be like intrusive. But I'm gonna tell you something, like, and I know a lot of my lives be about mental health, and it be about mental health because a lot of times it is our culture. We don't take care of each other. And DJ Play Nice, every time I thank him because he got the mental health information that he always put up here whenever he coming alive. And I appreciate you, DJ Play Nice, because people don't realize people be on the edge and you don't know it. You don't know what's riding somebody, bruh. Yeah. You don't know what they going. Man, that's why I treat people with empathy. And like, that's why I say I try to make people smile. And Denise, like, not saying I need a co-signer, but she would be on the phone. She was on the phone with me today when I'm up here talking to the valet people. I'm just making people laugh. I made 3-4 people laugh today. And you know what that woman told me? The woman said, the woman I paid in valet, she was like, you know what? I needed this laugh. I said, what? She said, you made my day. She was like, man, this morning it's been bad. And people be going through stuff and you don't know what your light is. Because sometimes, you know what I'm saying, when you entertain the wrong people, y'all. Yeah, it'll diminish you and it'll take from you. But me just making these people laugh bright my day. I came to the house, took a nap, you know what I'm saying, woke back up on time. Like, I was really on time with the live, but I was talking to you. If I wouldn't have been talking to you, Nika, I would have been on at 9 o'clock. But you know what I'm saying? But we were running it. But at the end of the day, y'all, try to be a light to somebody because there's so much darkness in this world. And it used to be like this. It used to be like this when we was younger. And y'all remember this, Penny. It used to be like this when we were younger. People used to help people. People don't give a damn about people no more, boy.
You get scared. People don't look like scared to help people nowadays because sometimes when you help people, they want to curse you out. Yeah. And they want to get on you, or you want to think you better than everybody else. So sometimes we gotta know when we can step in and we can't step in. But if they are true friends,
people look at you with, you know what I'm saying, like you don't have integrity. You
feel
what I'm saying?
Right.
Correct.
Or intelligence.
Correct.
No integrity.
Intelligence. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like me, I don't care about love, but you know what I'm saying? Before you can care about before you can love somebody, you have to care about them first.
I'll respect them.
Yeah.
Because you don't got no respect for them, that ain't no true love.
No, that's showing pity and you feel sorry for them. That's not good.
Yeah,
that's not good.
Before you can love them, though. You know, you understand what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying. And like, if you that's why I try to tell folks, y'all, like, I know who I can be, and I tell people this. I had to tell my nephew this a week ago. I was like, bro, it's a difference between Uncle Bug and Lil Bug. It's Lil Bug now. Don't stop playing with me.
Don't test me.
Don't test me. Because see, what people don't understand is I kill me to hurt you.
Right.
See, a lot of people don't got that resolve. See, a lot of people they really be want to push that button, but they really don't want to go there.
They don't understand the meaning of what you just said just then, though. You'll kill you. You feel me? They don't
take me out to get you.
That, though.
I would take me out to get if it's that serious, because I keep telling people I'm 0 to 100.
Because
I'm not gonna do nothing.
It's not dying, it's that you would let go and let God. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, I listen. Let me tell you the best and the worst thing that ever happened to me. And I'm gonna tell you, she's gonna blow your mind. This happened to me. I was 15 years old. I was on Bina Vesta at Bubba Stowe. You remember Bubba Stowe?
Right.
Well, Bubba Stowe. A lot of these new kids don't know nothing about Bubba Stowe.
Well, my uncle buddy.
Thank you. Well, Buddy and them used to hang at the tree across the street. Everybody used to hang at Bina.
Man.
Now look, check this out.
I'm at Bubba Stowe, y'all. Daddy.
I was at Bubba Stowe. And this one I understood. I knew that I was different. Donna Ray Cooks.
Yeah.
The one that shot in the face.
Yeah.
Cassandra shot in the face on St. Luke.
Yeah.
Donna Ray Cooks. Anybody know anything about Shreveport? Donna Ray Cooks was a menace to society.
Menace.
That was a man you did not play with, period. Donna Ray Cooks put a 32 in my face.
Damn, cuz.
and clicked it. Click.
And that bitch didn't go off.
Click.
It wasn't for you.
Click. Maxine Murphy, Big Maxine, jumped in front of him to almost knock Cooks out. Told Cooks, that's a baby. What is you doing, Cooks?
That my godmama to this day.
Man, I love Maxine to this day for that. Maxine jumped in front of me and told Cooks, said, that's a baby. Bro, that was the day when that first click, I was scared. I could have pissed and shitted on myself. The second click, I was like, God damn. That third click, something triggered in me. I never be scared to die again.
That part.
I accept what's going to happen because I looked him in his eyes and I said, you should have killed me.
You should have killed me.
You should have killed me. And I stood there. He went to Maxine said, you bet not no more. And I believe if he'd have did it again, y'all, he'd have shot me. But Maxine stood there. Maxine looked at me. She said, baby, you a child. I remember this like it was yesterday, y'all. Over 30 years ago. Maxine looked at me. She said, you a child, baby. She said, I'm not going to let no grown person harm you, but don't put yourself in a place for a grown person to harm you because he's a killer. It's a difference between a murderer. He's a killer. She said, I said, but I told Maxine that day, I looked at Maxine, looked her in the eye. She knew something changed to me that day. He stole my innocence that day. That was the day he stole my innocence, bro. He stole my innocence that day. And I looked at Maxine, I said, but see, he fucked up. And I never disrespect Maxine. Hold on, let me make this point. And she'll tell you never disrespect Big Maxine. I told Big Maxine that day, I said, look, let me tell you something. He fucked up because I don't give a fuck no more.
Yeah. But then again.
And from that moment on, I was putting pressure on grown folks. From that moment because I knew what it was. I accepted it. Let me tell you something about teams. If these dudes in here, they know what I'm talking about. The 2A community, they know what I'm talking about when I say this. Let me tell you something about teams. Teams know they're going into a situation that sometimes they might can get some help and they got to help themselves, and then they accept what they go with. And they're going to tell you like this here, I'm going to take as many with me as I can. I'm not going by myself. Man, let me tell you something. It's a special. That's why in teams, 200 men can go in there and only 2 to 5 get picked. If that. Sometimes it's 1 out of 200. Everybody ain't cut for that, dog. Everybody ain't cut for that. When I realized that.
No weapons, nigga. No weapons.
When I realized that man can't do no more to me than I let them do.
That part.
Man, that was the day that I changed as an individual. And then that's when I realized the power. When you realize that power you possess, that's a different type of power. When you know, that's why when Kanye said it, slavery was a choice. I understood what he said.
It was a choice.
It was a choice. Because them Indians, they was like, shit,
it was a choice.
I'm not going. Oh, pow. Oh, wait. 10 others see him. Oh, pow.
No farm, nigga.
So, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I know I changed. That's why I stay out of people's way. Because I don't want to go there. And if I'm righteous and I know I'm righteous, I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna deal with whatever consequences go through that I have to go through. Because I feel like there was a choice that I had to make. I'm not gonna try to, if I can take myself out of it, I promise to God I leave.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I want everybody that's looking at this podcast, I want y'all to go read Proverbs 3 and 15. Just do that for me.
Post it in the comments.
Huh?
Post it in the comments.
You probably have to get on another phone because when you online, you can't.
I want you to remember.
You go through the comments. But yeah, bro.
I want everybody on here
in the comments.
Huh? I want everybody that's on here to go read Proverbs 3 and 15. And I want y'all to understand that.
What it say?
Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. I love my wife. Let me tell you something. I want y'all to understand something. But I want y'all to go read that verse. I want everybody on. I ain't got to go get my book. I know all 66 books. You know what I'm saying? I taught my wife about this. Yeah, I may be looking like, that gangster type and all this. So, yeah, I've been that street nigga.
We know you're a weenie. We know you're a weenie.
Yeah, you can't put it in a hot dog bun, though.
Hot dog bun, you're with some mustard.
but I want everybody that's listening to this podcast and that's reading this podcast. I want everybody that's on here to go read Proverbs 3rd chapter, 15th verse. You can read the whole book. It's about wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
But I want you to read that one verse. I want you to read that one verse. And I want you to tell
Look,
me.
you put it up there.
I want you to tell me the next time that, you know what I'm saying, when we on this podcast, I want to talk about it. I want y'all to tell me what y'all thought about it. You understand?
What part you talking about? She more precious than rubies?
What?
He just put it up there. Bug got happy when she said weenie. No, Ray. Ray, you know what, Ray? Let me put this link up in here, Ray. You need to come up here because you're not gonna talk shit you ain't been talk shit from afar. You throwing rocks and hiding your hands.
She is more precious than rubies. Nothing you desire can compare with her.
Yes. Did you understand that?
Yeah. Yeah, Ray. We're not taking tolerate. See, Ray, you see how you try to have a real conversation. These Bug Nation dudes ain't shit.
Did you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Did you understand that though?
Yeah, but I'm telling you that.
Say that again for me.
Ain't nothing more precious. I get you.
Thank
ain't
you.
No precious than her.
I get it because I mean, for one, you know, they say when you get married, you put away all your childish things. Your mama, your daddy, your children, all them come second. Your wife come first.
There you go.
So it's God. Let's get that right. It's God.
This
right.
Did your wife.
It's God first.
It's God first.
Because what's the hierarchy go? It's God, husband, wife.
What I'm saying is, cherish the one that you love the most. You know what I'm saying? God is always going to be in your atmosphere. He's always going to be in your atmosphere. But when you're living out here on earth, he's giving you a choice to make.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? You have to cherish that.
Like he was
one day you hear, the next he's gone.
My bad, child. I got knocked off.
I don't say stream y'all do that sometime. Hey, it say, look, that type of day is the day that changed my life.
Bug got knocked off too.
Saying that message out the sunchild though.
Hey, look, I pay attention to movies, gestures, and communication.
He'll pop back in a minute because I had got knocked off too.
Guns don't argue. GD.
I love my wife.
Let me tell GD something.
She tell me, she say, baby, I love you. I say I love my wife. I don't say I love you. I just say I love my wife. Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
I can feel it. Look, GD. Let me tell you something, GD. I'm gonna say this. Y'all see the statement right there? Let me tell you something, GD. And it will change your feel, but I'm gonna tell you what you got to make sure. What you got to make sure.
You trying to psych yourself up?
What you got to make sure is discernment. See, sometimes we make decisions out of feelings.
Yep.
Feelings change. I do not trust my feelings, period. And then anybody who know me, they know me. I say facts over feeling. A fact is like a numbers. And it's one thing in the universe that don't lie is numbers. Math don't lie.
On the numbers we got is the ones that we were born with. And don't nobody even know about that.
And see, numbers don't lie. So when it comes to people, before you do something, don't do nothing out of emotion. Because emotion change.
Exactly.
Feelings is emotion. Don't do nothing. Do
born with
a lot of facts.
Go to jail and you're an SO. I'm just telling you what.
Because think about it. If you do it out facts, okay, so I'm gonna give you an example.
I really know this shit.
Me and Denise, we've been cool for how long now, Denise?
Few weeks? Okay, a little bit longer than that. Maybe.
It's been about what? About 3-4 months, right?
Probably so.
3-4 months. When we met each other, how we met each other was weird. But how we met each other, we linked. But it was genuine. It was genuine. Hey, look, I'm gonna help you, you help me. Cool. Because emotions do betray you. Say it again, Joe. Joe, emotions betray you. But it's one thing that she can learn about me is facts. Anything that I give her and I present to her, it be facts. Hey, this what it is. It ain't no more, it ain't no less. Anything I ever showed you have been what it was, right?
Right.
And that's why I try to live out there with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it take discernment, bro, and it take prayer. It take prayer and it take discernment. You got to have God in your life to help you maneuver through this maze, bro, because this maze is full of wolves and sheep clothes, and hey, they got men that look like women and women that look like men, and shit just ain't real.
Right.
Shit ain't real. This world is Babylon. Shit is not real. You know what I'm saying? So you got to pay attention. And I don't go off. Fuck your mouth. Your mouth can tell me anything, but your nonverbals,
adverbs, all that.
And the way you move gonna tell me everything I need to know. Because your mouth and your nonverbals don't line up. I know it's some bullshit, and then all I do is I don't say nothing. I just follow it. I used to confront people. It ain't my job to confront you because you live in your life. Exactly. I can't tell you that's real.
Gonna live their own fucking life.
Yo, I can't tell you how to live.
So I'm finna ask you a question, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
We've been knowing each other.
Oh shit! Since you was fucking what? Shit, you had to be about 8 years old. You were going the Ingersoll shit. You were going to Ingersoll, coming down. Look, walking down Austin.
So wait a minute. How old are you?
I'll see. We don't give ages out on internet.
Yeah, stop lying, nigga.
You ain't gotta be scared.
We don't give ages out.
How old are you?
This nigga 46.
I'm old enough to get a grandma.
No, I'm just
young enough to make a mama.
You just said
at the grocery store today,
but wait a minute.
Hey,
you just said you and her been knowing each other what, 8 years?
8 months, about 3 months. 3 4
okay,
months.
And how long we been knowing each other though?
Yeah, it's different. It's different levels of the bug meister that people know.
My point exactly.
Hey,
that's what
there's different levels. See, I see where you trying to go. You can't pinpoint me with no motherfucking question.
So wait a minute. So wait a minute. Ain't you 48?
We're not. I plead the fifth.
Nah, I ain't no goddamn flip. Goddamn it! Ain't you 48?
I'm right here, nigga.
Look at that beard.
Hey.
No.
Goddamn beard.
That's yes or no.
Walmart, nigga.
That's yes or no. Is you 48?
My wife right here, nigga. I was trying to
Is you 48? That's a yes or no answer.
You know, after a while, people forget their ages.
Look at that beard. I'm a grandpa. I'm 50.
Wow.
I'm gonna be 47, so it is what it is. I know one thing. I ain't changing shit.
Okay, well, if he 48, I'm 41. I ain't scared to say my age.
We gotta get a divorce.
I'm 41. I know for sure that nigga 48 at least. Gotta get a divorce. So that's at least 20.
You gotta get a divorce. You too young.
Hey, why is another man worried about another man's hair?
Hey, bro, y'all.
I can't date you, Ray Nisha.
She told me she was older than that, y'all. No.
I'm so sorry.
No, she told me she was older than that, y'all. She told me she was older
than that. Man, that nigga,
God good.
I'm talking about his age. I'm talking about my wife's age. She told me she was older than that.
I know it. Say, listen, because you got to think about it. She was more mature.
No, fuck that. She told me she was older
than the average person. You hear me?
No,
what's up, Chad?
Yeah, funny.
Man, no, she told me she was older than that.
Look at this. You see what? But listen, a Negro that won't get in the damn chat for 100 years because he out selling locks and busting it wide open for some little dudes in dark places. The first thing you come to say, big sis looking like Grandma Powerpuff Girl.
Hey, how much time?
Wait, what?
Yeah, man. He pop locks and men pop his locks in dark places. And then he gonna come here to my big sis looking like Grandma Powerpuff Girl. Yeah, they gotta fight back. What the hell you mean? So
oh wow, that's crazy.
Look up Holiday Heart Alone, man. Look that what he is wrong.
That's look at all the love and support you get.
I know. I need that money on my soul.
Hey, how much time y'all think I'm gonna get behind dating my wife?
Yeah, you ain't gonna get none. The statute of limitations up. It's over 7 years for Louisiana. You didn't rape her.
Nigga,
I know I didn't. I ain't know. I look, man. I'm sorry, man.
You ain't underage. She just lied. She ain't like you underage.
But she was pretty though. Yeah, man. Look, man. I had to get it.
Hey, look, y'all.
She married now. She married though. Hey,
they just been running wild.
Hey, man. They call me Sarah Pipe. Hey, they call me Sherry Pipe. I'm just saying. They call me
I got to
Sherry
tell
Pipe.
these boys something. Y'all read that chat. I left that for y'all.
Nika, do something with your husband. Get him out. What started him on the chat? Who started him?
Penny.
You worship.
Penny. I cannot do anything with him. I can't do nothing with him.
Nah, because once he gets started, it's over with.
Listen, hold on, Nika.
That's why my brother be wanting us on here.
Look,
that's why my big brother be wanting us on here because he do that.
On Wednesdays, I want you to lock him in the closet.
Say, bud, I was gonna leave.
Wait. Hold on, we got to address this. Hold that out. Penny. What you mean you got to watch from the closet? What you trying to tell us?
Hey, no, I said, hold on. Lock him in the closet.
Penny, what you trying to tell us? Because Penny said, I got to watch from the closet.
No, I said, lock him in the closet. Lock him in the closet.
Oh, okay. No.
Say, bud. Look. They call me Sarah Pipe. I was gonna leave, but my wife, she begged me to stay.
And your dumb ass don't laugh.
Hey, look. I had to grow out of it because at one time I was a Pokemon.
Because how the hell you live this man for 18 years?
Girl, we want to hear about
Say, bro, we forget to some shit. Hey, boo boo, what you got in that picnic basket?
What you got in that picnic basket? Hey, boo boo. They don't know about that.
Hey, y'all want me to get on it, motherfucker.
You know what, Penny? This is an everyday life for me.
Hey, boo boo.
This is an everyday life for me.
No, fuck that. Hold up, y'all. Well, let me address this. Let me address this damn chat. This chat is out of hand. What you trying to say, Joe Bar?
Okay. Well, see, they don't know. They gotta understand. First of all, you got 4 people on here from Louisiana, so you know it's gonna be going crazy. The boot is crazy.
No, but these dudes in the chat is off the chain.
Listen, let the chat have it.
Listen to the chat. He told my dick, I poke a man. Wow. I said, no, call me Pokemon. Because you know what I'm saying, I had that Pikachu.
Oh, so
boy, but listen to you something.
But you
the best thing God did
telling them I'm Pikachu and I can tickle you.
Listen. The best thing God did for me is take away He took away
Get your butt in the house. Come here,
violent nature.
Come here, Luke. I ain't playing with you.
To resort to violence first, and he took away my homongering spirit. Because, bro, I swear to God, boy, it's a lot of boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Say, boy, I had a little click down here, SMF. Say, boy, hey, man, shit. Yeah, we got into a lot of beef behind our Talawaka. Because I was in Dallas, I'm from Shreveport. You know, it was a pool this big, and then your money wasn't funny. You couldn't go to that pool. There's certain levels that, you know, Shreveport had. You know what I'm talking about, nigga. I got the Dallas, nigga. That shit was blown out the water. I'm like, fuck them back home. Shit, this some new. Oh, shit.
Nigga, all right, man. Look, I believe it. Shit. My husband right here in Shreveport, and
nigga, I stayed in Houston.
He's telling what I'm talking about. He's telling what we're getting paid for right here in Shreveport. Yeah. So yeah, I believe me, I know it.
Oh yeah,
Chan, go to hell with some of the hot ass place.
Chan say you took Ray. I tell people all the time. I'm one that know mine.
Yeah, so you're right.
When we first got together,
I'm on you, Bobby.
New house for Ray.
Hey, I know he got on your side.
So
he was doing too much with it. I know he was doing too much. Hot black motherfucker.
Look, I'm telling you. I'm OG Bobby Johnson's son. You can't tell me shit. I'll steal your radio out your car and sell it back to you.
You see what this gay sorrow go? Gay sorrow go. These niggas, man, I hate them. I hate them.
Hey,
I don't like them.
Look, they don't call me Mr. Man. Listen for nothing. I tell you to this day, man.
Look, I tell you,
first I was ABN the truth. Dude, they hated that nigga. Oh Lord,
Bug, you know for yourself. I've always said a nigga ain't shit.
Oh well,
I've always said that.
But you know what though? You know what though? Once they go through that ain't shit moment, they become great men. Some of them.
I've been a great man.
Some of them, I promise. Because think about it.
Shit, bruh, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up.
I have a fucking
husband. Really? I was about to pop a titty out.
I have a husband that is tremendous. When I say I love this man to death,
no, I am a great man.
When I tell you,
I mean, you know,
that man is.
Before I got on that today.
When I tell you that man gonna step,
messing with my shirt.
That man gonna step.
Cut it out.
But at the same time, I also.
I was trying to get a piece of
that man.
You gotta tell them everything, baby.
I also dealt with that man before then. But I'm not gonna lie to you.
Listen,
that nigga gonna step. Shit, my husband gonna step.
I ain't been talking
and I ain't gonna tell nobody that he's not gonna step.
So y'all women,
cause I be lying.
Y'all women,
that's hard.
Shit, my husband gonna step.
Let me see if they gonna lie, baby. Y'all think I'm handsome?
Listen, the chat.
Bug, you put a Vaseline in.
The chat.
My husband.
Now you see why we can't do freestyle.
No. We ain't laughing at
the chat. We laughing at the chat.
We laughing at the chat. Y'all can't see the chat.
So y'all said,
no, look at the chat, man.
I ain't talking to my big cousin. So y'all saying,
hey, look what he said. Bud keep Vaseline in his bag.
No, not you, big cuz, because I can't kiss you in your pretty mouth. I'm talking about the women on here. So y'all saying I ain't handsome?
No, we were just laughing at the chat. That's all. We were just laughing at the chat.
Oh,
yeah, we laughing at.
I know y'all boys.
They blowing on Bud.
Man, ask y'all was he handsome? That ain't answer the goddamn question.
I like my cousin.
Answer that man question.
Yes,
no.
What's your question?
They handsome.
So y'all saying I ain't handsome?
I'm legally blind.
Hold on.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. Me too. I'm legally blind too. Cause your ass ugly head.
When they say they married, I'm legally blind.
Oh, okay then. So I called it.
It's whatever your wife say. That's it.
No, hold up, y'all.
Look,
listen.
Gotta come on,
y'all. I got to bring him to the stage.
Yeah, y'all know on house. I did. I'm gonna be ugly. I stay ugly.
Now you got a complex. He gonna cry in the car.
Listen,
man, fuck you. Go back, cuz. I thought you was on the side. I'm turn my goddamn music up on loud.
Hold on, y'all. Hold up.
I got to address this joker. On loud. Fuck that.
I got to address this joker here.
Hey, granddaddy. Hey, granddaddy. It's not your mama's daddy. Hey, granddaddy.
Mama daddy you is.
Huh?
Who daddy you is?
I don't know, but look, hey, all I could say, Penny was messing with that shirt, and I'm sitting there waiting for it to pop out. That shit looked like it was ready to say peekaboo.
No, they're not. They're not going nowhere.
Oh my God, man, what's been up? You been all right, baby boy?
Hey.
Oh yeah. I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I'm gonna be around your way tomorrow, man. I'm going to Tulsa. Then from Tulsa, I'll be heading down to Dallas, then to Houston, then to New Orleans.
Okay. Oh shit, you on the road trip?
Damn,
I'm going to pick up a new truck. So but I'm gonna holler at you though. I'm gonna tell you what I got going on.
Okay. Listen. What kind of truck you gonna get?
Make some of that money.
I want to go. I want to ride too.
No, she want.
Please.
Look.
Please
She got to fix that shirt. Fix that shirt. Cause that bat. Look. That thing
darling.
Just coming out. Boop.
That ain't going nowhere. That's secure.
Look, wait, this damn Joe Boy. Between Ray and Joe Boy, y'all ain't shit.
Hey, well, you know what? That's why we all get together. That's why we all sit there and communicate so well together, because none of us shit. We all ain't shit. Ain't none of us.
Hey,
oh man, but you been I see you. How you like the trip? Hold on, y'all. Let me ask my boy Ray something. Listen, it's hard to get him on the thing, bro.
Yeah,
and so that's why I want to ask him. That's why I gave him the big screen, bro. How to go up there with C-Man, up there in the
he just because he was actually on his way out for work, man. So he does what he said, 2 on and 2 off, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, or whatever,
something like that now.
So yeah, he rolled up. We kicked for about a couple of minutes and stuff like that. Then he rolled out, man. But what's that? Alaska? Man, that shit had my sleep pattern all fucked up.
Yeah, it's cold.
No, it wasn't cold. It wasn't cold.
It wasn't cold in Alaska?
No, man, it wasn't cold. It wasn't cold at all. But the time difference, man, because that time difference had me all fucked up.
Yeah, the day and night. The day and night.
Yeah. I mean, I was getting up every day, man, like 3 o'clock in the morning. Every damn day.
You used our time.
Yeah. So that shit had me all fucked up, so. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I had a good time, man. Hanging out with my daughter and my granddaughter and shit like that.
And then like them grandbabies, man.
Yeah, and then came
sometimes
back
you don't
to
like
reality.
the kids, but them grandkids, they keep it moving.
Yep.
Wishy-washy ass children.
Oh yeah. Oh, mine definitely is, boy. Because I sit there and I call her name or whatever. She look at me, then that little joker just look the other way. I try and touch her. She pushed my hand away. I'm like, God damn.
Damn.
Yeah. But then they'll come over there want to hug.
Yeah, then want to hug.
Yeah.
But listen, when you want to get their attention to something else or somebody else, then want to come up in your face.
Yep.
I go for it. I know the game, so I play the game, and then once I lock in with them, because what they doing is they trying to feed y'all because you ain't been around. They'll talk to you, but when you're around, the presence be different. The energy be different. They know you love them, but they know you'll whip that ass too.
Yeah, but you need to lock in that old fucked up ass hairdo you got. Get rid of that shit. Fuck wrong with your hair, man. Shit.
Hey,
walking around some damn afro.
You who controls the mic, hush your face. You see that? Hush your face. Don't you talk to me like that.
That's my cousin.
Man, y'all sound like y'all playing with a joystick.
It's on the homeboy.
Hey, man, bro, I'm glad. Look, you looking good, bro, and I'm glad you're doing a whole lot better, bro.
Okay. Man. I'm a lot better than where I was, boy. I'm telling you, man. Like I said, for 2 months, man, I was in that dark place, dude. And I mean, I had a lot of people pulling for me and shit like that, But yeah, I'm good now, man. I'm good. I'm just out here, living life to the fullest. I'm look, spending up all that money because I ain't leaving the kids nothing but a house. That's it.
Hey, man, I'm with you on that, though. Hey, I'm just leaving with some shoestrings. I hope they have time.
A house and insurance policy, shit, boy. Fuck that. I'm spending up this money, boy. I'm gonna have me some fun.
Already. What kind of truck you finna get you?
Train.
Now I'm getting me a GMC a 2025 GMC Denali 3500 dually.
You going big boy HD?
Oh yeah. Well, I already got the 1500 dually, so I'm getting the 3500.
How many kids you got?
I got 2.
You didn't look at that new 2025 Dodge?
That what?
That man, I was looking at the 25 or 2025 Dodge, man. That thing.
Nah. Because I'm getting ready to start hot shotting, man. I just retired, so I'm
good.
So everybody was like, "Oh man, why you gonna get that truck?" I said, "Because I like it." You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sit there and get up in anything, man, that I'm gonna be riding in and be upset with that shit. Yeah, I'm like, fuck it, man. Hell, I'm on the third quarter in life, man. Shit, fuck it. I'm enjoying this shit.
Yeah, man. Hey,
this motherfucker to the fullest. I got two daughters.
Man, you look as hell, man. I got 6, man. Get off.
Oh well, no.
Hey, man, I got too much to be worried about. Talking about 2 kids.
Well, we know what you've been doing a whole lot of.
Hey, man, look. Hey,
don't start him. We put him in the class on Wednesday from now on. Every week.
Say they already got me in the corner holding a dictionary with one leg up.
Hey, hold on, wait. You how old though?
I'm 46, man.
Oh yeah. Gotta go lock your ass down, cause hell, man.
Yeah,
by the time you make 50, you might have 10.
I've been locked up a couple times already. I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Shit,
hey,
boy, fuck that.
His pull-out game sucks. Hey, look, Ray. His pull-out game sucks.
So you your mama's daddy boyfriend?
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm a
daddy mama boyfriend. Yeah.
Boyfriend uncle.
Hey.
Keep it in the family then. Keep it in. Denise, can we get some quotes on this? Keep it in the family.
Keep it all in the family. This is we family.
I'm the whole uncle of the whole family.
God damn. Hey, let me I got
Mr. Man.
Bugs Afro Puff. He rocking rough and stuff and shit.
Man, listen, man, I came back here.
Rock on with your bad self.
That's them Diddy Puffs.
When they talking about Christopher Columbus?
Oh, no Diddy.
That's them Diddy Puffs.
Yeah. You gotta have those.
Hey, what they do, bud? They pulling bad boys from.
Y'all
Diddy Puffs.
So serious.
Hey, Bugs, take that. Take
that. Y'all laughing. I'm so serious.
Listen, next time they can be higher.
There you go. There you go.
I see.
That already said you right along.
Grab that back of that neck like this.
Which one of y'all hiring on that mug? You know what I'm saying?
That's how he be grabbing you, Bug.
Oh, you know, hey, look. You know that's how he grabbing. Look. Bug got a bag full of man milk.
Say
that joker got man milk dripping down his back.
Listen, I listen, y'all. I accept y'all extracurricular activities because it don't affect me. Because
it doesn't affect you.
What y'all do with other dudes is y'all. You hear me?
Oh.
But you know what I'm saying? That's okay. I accept y'all. Y'all still my brothers, sisters, whatever y'all call. Because I don't know if
no.
I'm gonna accept you two brothers.
So cousins.
So wait a minute. Wait.
I'm talking to them two right there. They're Tank.
Wait. Hold on, bud. Hold on. So Tank got the low haircut. I got the bald head. Your man got the dreads, and you the only motherfucker walking around with some damn Afro puffs.
Yeah.
So you tell us what's wrong with that shit.
Okay, wait.
What's wrong with that, Bug? Come on, man.
He asked the question.
You run around there eating Tito, man?
Now wait. He asked the question. Now I'm gonna give him an answer.
Hey, wait.
Y'all pause. Let me ask this question. Go ahead. Because men do what they want and boys do what they can. And you just mad because you don't got no hair.
Who? Oh, I ain't mad. I like my bald head, and so do the ladies.
No. They spit on it. Good.
But I mean, hey,
see what happened.
In prison, whose legs will you be sitting behind between, Bug?
Oh,
you're gonna be braiding your shit.
Ain't nobody. They're gonna stand up. They're gonna stand up at the day room and they'll be like,
"Hey man, I got pictures of my shit. I don't give a damn. My shit was froed out.
You missed the whole.
Who legs you gonna be sitting behind?
Hey.
No, we ain't sitting behind nobody goddamn leg. Hell no.
You better tell me again. You know what I mean?
Hell no.
I have a guard doing my hair. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell her something she ain't never heard before. I just know to stay in my pace. I stay away from everybody that don't talk my business. I can have all the business in the world.
No, we hate the pop, lock, and drop it part. Already.
Pop, lock, and drop it. Yeah.
We hate that part.
I be like my brother. My brother had got sent from one prison to another because he was knocking them down. He was getting them pregnant. His whole bid, he was getting them pregnant.
Hey, we hate the whole pop, lock, and drop it part.
Hey, but I'm gonna ask y'all something. Tank and Ray.
Yep.
Y'all know that Florida just got their
open carry.
They open carry finally.
Listen.
Which I don't understand. Out of all the southern states, that was the only state that didn't have some type of open carry. Because you know, Louisiana, we had it. We had it. We've been had it. You know what I'm saying?
And open carry.
Yeah, they just got their open carry, man. What y'all think about that?
We don't need it here.
Man, these kids be buying guns online.
But you do.
Huh?
These kids buying guns online, young as hell, 16 years old. Shit.
Yeah.
But you can't. You got to have an FFL to buy a gun online. If somebody said you a gun online that didn't go to FFL, he is going to jail because they is monitoring that mess. Don't let nobody fool you and tell you
that's not true.
What?
Bray.
I've done sold a gun offline. It was my private property, and I sold it to somebody else.
I know.
I don't need Big Daddy
youngster.
government to rubber stamp that shit. It's my shit, your shit.
But no, do you know it's illegal to send? Am I lying? Ray is an FFL.
It's illegal.
It is illegal.
You can't go to jail for that.
In Texas, it's not illegal.
It's illegal.
No, listen to me.
Every state. All right. I'm telling you.
Okay.
It has to go through an FFL. Say what?
I know my due diligence. Private sales are not illegal.
No. Private.
No.
Hold on, wait. Private sales are not illegal if you're sitting there face to face. But if you're mailing something to somebody, that's illegal.
Yeah, I wasn't mailing it.
Oh, okay. All right. No, that's what it sounded like. You said you were mailing
to interact, and then we met up in real life.
No. I ain't talking about that.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
That you buy it out, like say for instance, Temu was sending real guns, like dead serious.
Okay.
Did Temu send real anything?
They moving weapons like that on Temu?
Nah, it was what was it? It wasn't Temu? It was one of these sites, y'all, that they sold a real strap. It was supposed to be an airsoft, but it was a real strap. Boy, when I say the ATL found out about that, boy, them people shut down. I ain't seen that site since.
And they should. Right,
maybe 200-300 people got lucky, and then they came to the house looking for it.
Bruh, listen to me, bruh.
You don't know the fuck.
I have a youngster that I know personally that buy these bitches offline. I'm talking about daily.
But do it get sent to his house or do he go pick it up somewhere?
That shit gets sent to the fucking address that he put on the motherfucking.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what he doing then. He buying uppers because he ain't buying no lower. He ain't buying the serialized part, and they send it to. If he getting the lower sent to his house, man, they must got what's that operation?
What the fuck is the lower?
Fast and the Furious. The lower, the pistol. The lower is considered.
Shaniqua, that's a loaded question right now because you got FCUs and everything like that's.
Yeah, but see, you can't get an FCU sent to your house.
No, but I could get everything but the FCU.
That's what I'm saying. That don't count.
FCU. What is that?
That's the fire control unit.
So originally, the lower part of a pistol, right? We just talking about pistols. We're not talking about rifles right now. Historically, the lower part of a pistol was sterilized, and that was the part that you had to do the background check and everything for. But Sig Sauer changed the game in that the actual components that fire the bullet, that they made that separate.
It comes in and out.
So you could take that, you could pop that in. I could take that out and put it in another gun, put in another gun, or whatnot. So, and that has a serial.
Okay, that's a serialized part. That's considered.
Yeah, that's a serialized part. So that part I have to go to an FFL for. But now the actual frame, the part that I hold or whatnot, isn't.
So you literally saying build a gun?
Yeah, he building. So
the same way you would go to the mall and build a bear. Yeah.
What I'm saying.
Now listen what you're saying.
I like how you put that shit. You go to the mall and build a bear.
I mean,
fucking build a gun. Nah, you ain't lying. Yeah. You ain't lying shit.
What I'm saying is, I know a person that's been literally ordered a gun offline, 18 years old, and was literally ordered, was able to buy a gun online, and it was shipped to them. Ain't no build a gun or none of that there. I'm talking about literally a fucking firearm.
Yeah, I don't know how that shit happened.
That's what we telling you. If he get caught, when I say them feds gonna knock his door down, it'll go through.
No, I'm not saying that. I know that, but what I'm saying is, how the hell can you just order a fucking gun offline?
Are they ordering from like the manufacturer themselves or like from another person?
No, it doesn't matter who it is. I mean, you shouldn't be able to take it and do it.
Exactly. It's literally a handgun that's been ordered offline, and not just a handgun. I'm talking about fucking 223s and all this shit. All this shit off a line.
Oh, if he get a P80, he can have that sent to his door and he finished building it out.
That part.
That makes sense. That makes sense for P80, but a functioning firearm, Already
functioning
well,
firearm.
somebody can go to the pen. You're going to the
personally. That's what I'm saying. I know somebody personally that's been literally ordered a 9mm offline.
Yeah, you can get a P80. You can get a P80 offline, a whole gun. You just have to put it together.
I'd have to see that because I mean, hell, he might be getting because airsoft guns look like real guns.
I was just gonna say that. Talking about, I had to put nothing together.
Joe Bob, based what you just said, I know what a relic is, but what is a curios?
A curio and relics, that's like older guns, like black powder guns. Now you can have them sent straight to
black powder guns don't fall under NFA.
Right, yeah.
I don't know nothing about
And curios and relics is like older guns, like World War I gun. Certain older guns, you don't have to go through all the bullshit to go through.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But that's a certain FFL. That's still a certain license to have, right? Right?
Yeah.
It's called a curio.
I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they can. Yeah. But that almost anybody can get that one because you're a collector.
I know
you're a collector. You're not a seller.
I know in our city alone, you cannot get a weapon unless it's a rifle or whatever.
There you go.
At 18 years old. Yeah. I know 18 years old children that's literally then bought fucking regular guns.
Nah, them jokers probably buying airsoft guns
with no fucking problem.
But federally speaking, you can build your own gun. There is no
law against that. Unserialized gun, and that's how the police will tell you, "Oh, you don't got no serial gun." I built it.
Their own gun, but I also know a person personally that's literally bought a fucking handgun online, no bill, no nothing, and paid for that bitch, got that bitch delivered, and it is what it is.
So there's two different functions. One, I'm pro private property. I can do whatever I want to with my private property.
Hey, Bug, I'm gonna need you to go and get some bun money because I'm about to roll this motherfucker here in the middle of Joella in her wheelchair. She out here soliciting me.
Well, hold on, Penny. We can't.
She's soliciting me.
I'm not party to that. I don't know nothing.
We can't just be saying that now.
Go and give me some bun money for the roll in the middle of the in Joella.
No, you better get a PR bomb. Fuck what you
Hey, but I get what she's saying. Like,
I'm trying to
say anything can happen. All I'm saying is this.
Yeah.
I'm saying I get what you're saying.
It
can happen. You can get it. But I'm gonna tell you something. It is totally illegal. Only way you can get a gun sent to you, you send your own gun. Like if I go to Florida and I FedEx my gun to myself, I can do that. I can send my gun to a manufacturer and they send it right back to me without an FFL. Right. But if I'm trying to send my gun to Denise in Florida, that bitch better go through an FFL or both of us gonna be jammed up.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
But take 3 steps back. Define illegal.
That's what I'm saying. I know somebody personally that literally went online and bought a fucking handgun under 18 and it wasn't no fucking issue. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
That's crazy.
So what I'm telling you it can happen. But I guarantee you, if you're not following the law.
That comment. Why you jump out here and run? Come on back with that comment.
Oh, nah, because I ain't worried about that comment. I'm gonna come back to that comment because I'm trying to get her to understand what I'm telling her. What I'm telling you is, from what I know, for Louisiana, Texas, or Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, New Mexico, Arizona. I don't know too many of Florida states because Florida got weird gun laws. You couldn't even have a rifle unless you hunting and fishing before they just changed the law. That's on time.
Florida ain't the fucking.
I'm just saying. But what I'm telling you, for the state of Louisiana and for U.S. parcel, whether it be FedEx, DHL, or anything like that, federally, it is against the law for you to buy a firearm from a manufacturer from another person.
I mean, I'm always
even if you got a partner, it's against the law.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I always knew that.
Because I got a partner, and I sure want to buy you one.
Buy fucking guns online and nothing else be cross reference with none of this here. That's what I'm saying.
Listen, I used to buy so many guns out Gunbroker.
Oh wait, yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you how they tried to set me up.
That's what I was talking about initially, but yeah,
I know. And I was buying these guns out Gunbroker. And this little dude, I bought an SKS. He was from Illinois. Let me tell you how he tried to get me. This is how I knew it was the feds. When I bought the gun, he said, "Hey, I'm gonna send it directly to you." I said, "No, you're not." Huh? Here go my FFL. You finna send this to Lee's Guns and tell him, send him your information, send him your driver license, show him where the gun coming from, and blase. I linked them two together, and I got to pick the gun up from Lee's Guns. And then I was talking to Miss Lee, and Miss Lee was like, "Hey, what's going on?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Dude tried to sell me that gun straight to my house." He said, "Your ass would have went straight to the pen." He said, "That is illegal." He said, "You cannot send a gun." He said, "Now I'm a FFL. You can send a gun to me because I'm an FFL. I got a license to receive and get guns." He said, "But you can't." And only like I had a Draco, I had to send it back to Century because it broke, it malfunctioned. Century got it, sent me a whole new one. Only reason why I had to go to FFL because it wasn't the same serialized gun that I sent them. They gave me a spank brand new gun because that gun was default. So I had to go to FFL and fill out a 4473. But by law, and I'm very well versed on firearms shipping and laws. Him to go on the thing and they just send it straight to his door. If he ain't send that off and he just bought that like that, shit, that shit can come back to hunt him. Unless that was off the books. Now I can send Denise a gun on some slick shit and send it to her. But if they ever catch on, if the parcel, if the postal general catch on, if I'm sending it through USPS or if I send it through UPS and the feds, that be the packet that they scan that day and they find out there's a gun and ATF gonna intercept that gun. They're gonna switch out the driver, and the ATF gonna come deliver that gun. And won't as soon as you sign for that motherfucker and take it in your door, they're gonna kick in that door. As soon as you shut that door, they're gonna kick in that door and come get you. I've seen it happen too many times. I've seen it happen too many times. People do something 1 or 2 times and get away with it and think it's cool, and then they keep doing it and keep doing it and keep like them. They was going online buying them switches. They're buying them switches from Alibaba. Switches, $30. $15 for Glock switches.
But see, that's what I'm saying, bro.
And they ordered them. They got about 5 or 6 packs, and then they got comfortable. I'm gonna order 20 of them, 20 of these, and they come in and guess what? The ATF was on them the whole time because for the federal to make the indictment stick 3 times, they got your ass.
But see, that's what I'm saying though. How can you sell a minor?
But the law changed. 18, I can get my listen. If I'm legal and Tank legal, and I'm Tank nephew, and I'm 18, Tank can buy a gun and transfer it to me. I just as an 18-year-old, I can't go to the store because the federal firearms say I have to be 21 by federal law. But in private sales, I can sell. I can give my 18 or my 19-year-old daughter a pistol, and they can tote it now.
No.
And they can totally conceal now because Louisiana just changed their law to conceal to constitutional carry. And Texas got constitutional. Man, y'all better look up the law. I'm telling you what I know. I do this.
But let me
listen to me, bro.
Why is that a problem?
It's here. They can only get a rifle. They can't get no pistol at 18 years old.
Not from the store, but you need to look at the law. I can purchase it as a 21-year-old, and Denise can be 18, and I can sell her that gun.
Yeah, but
it is totally legal.
Okay, so that's coming from somebody else. But if the law changed like they say it is, I can take my 19-year-old in there. My baby been trying to get her a pistol, but they would not. They will not sell her a pistol.
State law and federal laws too.
They said the only way she can get a pistol is if she's getting a rifle.
Okay, great. Let me change it up though. Why does any of that matter?
It should matter.
Let's take pistol rifle out of it. If I have a moldy bologna sandwich and I want to sell it to you for $1 million, what the fuck does the government got to say about that?
Right.
As long as you're ready to pay that.
Right. And I feel it. I understand.
You say you feel that, but now translate that into what we're talking about. If it's my property, I can do what the fuck I want to do with my property.
But no,
what does the government got to say about that? Because it's a firearm.
Right. And I get that. I understand it. But that's me transferring something to my child. But at the same time,
whether it's my child or not, whether you're not related to me, Shanika. If I want to sell you a moldy bologna sandwich and you want to pay me $1 million for it, what the fuck does the government got to say about that?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's okay if we do it like that. But they saying that the law is that a 18-year-old can possess their own firearm.
But if I own anything,
look at what Joe just put in there.
Sell it to you. What does Denise, Bug, Penny, the government got to say for that? It's between me and you.
Personal.
Right?
What I'm trying to say,
this is the libertarian. I'm taking.
We know what you're trying to say. Trust me, we get it, nigga. We get it. We get it. We get it. We get it without you. We get your point loud and clear. But look what Joe just said. Technically, you can't sell a handgun to someone under 21. That's federal law. However,
but they also said by law that since all these laws and changed or whatever, that they can get their own firearm. So why the hell my baby can't get her own fucking firearm in her own fucking name?
Let me explain this to you.
Listen, 17, she was hold on, Tank. Given a fucking gun and go fight a foreign war.
Yep. Listen, you see what he said. Technically, you can't buy one under 21. Correct. But however, you can give someone under 21 a pistol. Meaning, if you got a pistol, you can give it to her. I gave my daughter got her first apartment, man. I gave my 380. I gave it to her. Hey, put this on you because I need you to have some in this house. And then she had to do that one day. She had to up it. She didn't have to pop them, but by that time, by her up, and it gave me time to get over there. You feel me?
But that's what I'm trying.
Hey, drop the link for Joe Bob because I do have a question on how this works with trust.
But see, that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Last year, it was supposedly the law was supposedly passed last year, where at the age of 18. They can buy a handgun. My baby literally buy her a handgun
from the state.
But that's been back and forth.
That's not federal.
Yeah.
That's just like weed. You can smoke weed in Colorado, but by federal, you still can get arrested because federally is illegal. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
Federally, you out of there. Hold on, Joe. Let me see.
I'm trying to get you to understand that is a law. That is a law.
But a law is depends on the level of the law.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Listen to me. Shaija is 19. That was year before last. Yeah, baby. When they supposedly changed the law. My baby went to get her a pistol. Then
come back, Joe.
All of a sudden, the shit ain't the same. But I also know people that has got pistols at 19, 20 years old, and I'm trying to figure out, well, why the fuck my daughter couldn't get one?
If they was in the military, federally, they can go buy it.
I don't have no background.
Officers here.
Okay.
Joe, you in?
Yeah.
Joe?
Hey, what's up? Hey,
you hear the argument?
Yeah.
So
here's the deal right here. Right, we're gonna dead this. Right, federal law going back to the Gun Control Act of '68. Right. Hold on. Just listen. It's illegal to sell a pistol, handgun to a person that's under 21 years old, right? However, federally, it's not illegal for them to possess it. Now, what you have is called preemption, state preemption. So that's on the federal level. On the state level, the state might come back and say, "Hey, no one under 21 can possess a pistol," right? And they struck that down because of personnel in the military. They had carve outs, so now they can do it. However, like Bug was saying, if I have a daughter or son, if I have a kid that's under 21, I can gift them a handgun, right? I can gift them a handgun because it's not against the law for them to possess it. They just can't purchase it, right? So once you do that, everything's good. Now, depending upon the age, because there's those kids up in Michigan, the guy, he went in there and shot up his school. The parents gave him a handgun, but they kept it and they got charged, right? But now a lot of states are saying, hey, again, it's not illegal for someone between 18 and 20 to possess a handgun. As long as the handgun's legal and everything else, they can possess it. Right now, as far as mailing it, you can mail firearms through carriage services, right? FedEx, UPS, everything else. You can mail pistols and long guns. Parcel service, as a consumer, you can post office, you only mail long guns, right? You can mail interstate handguns and pistols like private parties, as long as your state doesn't have a preemption to get it. So I can mail Bug a pistol and a handgun, say, I can address it to myself in care of Tackleberry Bug, right? As long as you declare what's in the package, you're good, and it's not illegal, right? So it's just like, let's say you brought a boat at an auction, right? And you brought a piece of property at auction, right? And it contained an illegal substance, say cocaine. They can't get you for importing it or bringing it into the country. Technically, it's yours, but it's still against the law to have. If that makes any sense, it's real convoluted. That's why I put 10 to 50 up there, because maximum fine is 10 years in prison or $250,000 fine for each.
So, within the last couple of days, the exclusion of USPS and shipping firearms has been declared by the Supreme Court
illegal. Yeah.
So that's an evergreen thing at the moment. That may change.
Well, no. So what it was, Tank, was possession of a pistol on postal property. That's what it was. That's what they struck down. So now, if I can bring a pistol on postal property, therefore I can ship it. Like FedEx, they had a thing where they would say if you shipped a pistol or a firearm, it had to go through 2-day air or next day air, right? And that wasn't a federal requirement. It was just so people wouldn't steal your shit in the FedEx or UPS facility. And me and Ray Official had that conversation before.
So okay, so I have a question. I bought a pistol.
Okay.
Bought a pistol from a pawn shop, brand new box, lock and key and everything. So what is the position when it comes to this?
What you mean? You brought a pistol. So as long as you brought it from, right? So you brought a pistol from a federally licensed firearm distributor, right, or a manufacturer, or a federal firearms licensee, right, FFL, right? So they had the appropriate federal and state licenses, right? So there's no issue with it.
I don't know. I bought it from a pawn shop, and I got everything. I got the pistol, the lock, and all this here, and you know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to see.
Yeah. Did you have to fill out paperwork though?
White paper or yellow paper?
Yeah. So or you did it on the computer. So there's no issue with it. The only issue you have is what are your state and municipal laws, right? Because again, some states preemption.
I never did the what they call it
the background check.
No, not they did a background check. Yeah, they
Well,
did.
then you good. We're in the southern state. We don't have to register firearms. Your firearm, you don't have to register. We're in the southern state. You got to do that shit up in New York and Chicago and all that old weird ass shit.
Hold on.
You don't have to declare firearms in the southern states.
Some states have a registry.
Only thing I didn't do was the damn, bro, what they call it? Shit. Damn, what they call it? The damn, I can't think of what they call it. But yeah, you know, I ain't got shit on my background. I ain't got none of that. You know what I'm saying? Or none of that there. But it was the for the registering for the shit. Damn, what they call it?
Talking about like a CHL or LTC?
You had to get a handgun license, concealed carry.
Yeah, concealed carry. That's what it was. That's the only thing I didn't do.
But you don't have to. That's not a thing of a sale, because you might concealed carry is only if you're trying to carry it outside of your property.
Right.
Now, they changed the law now.
So we don't need that here no more. All right, so check this out, right? So in some states, and in some cities, in some states,
right,
there's a requirement to get a permit to purchase a pistol from your chief law enforcement officer of the municipality, right? And a lot of states are doing away with that. So take New York City, right? That's still a requirement. You know, you go and you do all these things, everything else, then you have to get a permit to purchase. New Jersey is the same way. You have to get a permit to purchase a pistol, and you have to do that. So that's called preemption of the municipality over federal and state laws, right? Okay. So some states got it where there's no preemption. Where let's pick a state. Let's say Illinois, right? Illinois, you can go into the store and you can buy a gun and everything else. And they might put in their laws that no municipality can preempt state law, meaning that Bug can't make you go to the chief law enforcement officer and dance on one leg and recite the alphabet in order to get a permit to, you can't do that. Some states have preemption where each municipality, they can do what they want to do. And that's why like everything's so convoluted, because, some do like New York City, right? Or New York. Up north in New York, you don't need it. You don't need to go through the chief law enforcement officer to do that and do all this other shit. You can just go
my question is, do I have to have that in for Louisiana?
No, Louisiana's constitutional carry now. Y'all just became constitutional carry early this year.
So here's the deal right here, right? And this is going to dead this. Don't believe what I say. Don't believe what Bug say. Anything else? Go to whoever governs Louisiana handgun or firearms laws and carry it. Usually, the state attorney general. They'll say, hey, all enforcement of handguns is delegated to Louisiana Department of Public Safety or the state highway, and they'll have a list that read, you can do this, you can do that, you can do this, you can do that, because those laws change. Like right now, Louisiana is in session. Like, you can't have silver-plated guns, or whatever. You can't have a gun that has a U in it, whatever, right? So once you do that, you're good to go, because there's a whole bunch of shithouse lawyers, not attorneys, but lawyers, right? That sit down and tell you stuff, and they never seen inside of a courtroom, aren't read up, can't articulate, what's this, what's that, what does this mean, and everything else. And you could potentially get jammed up, because what they do in Texas is different than what they do in Louisiana, is different than what they do in Florida, is different than what they do in Virginia, and everything else.
Right.
And see, I'm versed on Louisiana. I stay apprised on Louisiana and Texas, because I travel between those states more than any other. So when they did the constitutional carry, Louisiana always had open carry, and people didn't even know it in the city. Right. All you needed was a holster. You had to have the gun holstered. Now, I know Texas, they got constitutional carry, but Texas always been, whether you conceal carry, open carry, have a holster. have an inside the waistband holster. So I tell everybody this, whether you need it or not. Don't just put your pistol in your belt. Go get, it's called Uncle Mike's. It's $20 at fucking Academy. Inside sleeve is cheap. Stick your hand in there, got a little belt clip on there to catch your pants or your belt. And you can have an inside the waistband holster. And if you're going to tote your gun like that. If you're going to tote it conceal, or go and spend you good 60, 70,
I
80,
don't even say that. I
holster.
say the same thing, but I don't even say that for legality. I say that for safety.
For what?
I say that for safety reasons.
Yeah, for safety. Because it holds your gun, and everybody like Glocks. Glocks have a safety.
Yeah.
It have a safety in the trigger. But guess what? I had a homegirl had a Glock 26 she had in the purse with no holster. And she had a eyeliner stick like this. It got in her purse, in between that trigger. And because it got in between the trigger, and everybody know the Glock got two little things like this here. So the pin pressed up against and pushed the safety down, and the gun fired. She was walking in our office and had an accident discharge. Lost her job, damn near went to jail.
Yeah.
You feel me? I almost went to jail. So I tell everybody, get something that's gonna cover the trigger guard just for safety. Because you don't want to be like the SIG P320. All of a sudden, I had the gun when it was a tech ops. Before everybody was buying it, before the government got it, I had it, told it, fell on it, ran with it. No problem. Got one with the trigger job, one without the trigger, still got the old 250 trigger. No problem. But all of a sudden, the police get them and the military get them. Then you come to find out, allegedly, they said the person in the military got shot by his partner.
He did.
So,
I think it's all hype, but
it's all hype. So look, I just say get you a trigger guard, get you something. Don't just have the gun.
But I'll defer to Joe Boss since he know everything.
Hey, Bud.
Oh shit! Oh, Tank.
Bud, you got Apple Pay.
Tank got jokes. That pretty motherfucker in the middle got jokes.
You know me.
Yeah, I got Apple Pay.
All right, I'm gonna get
that was a half joke. Like,
hey, I'm gonna get somebody to send some money to you, but I need you to cash app it to me. You can do that.
I don't got my Apple Pay.
Are you Nigerian?
To my, cash app.
Hey man, that's like some money laundering shit right there.
No, it's not.
Oh yes, it is. They just changed their law.
Yeah,
they did.
Listen, hold up, wait, listen. I am a low class phone type motherfucker. I have an Android, not an Apple phone, so I can't get Apple Pay.
I got an Android. I'm not low
got an Android too. We don't need Apple Pay.
I'm see exactly, but this the only person that send me money on Apple Pay. So, but I'm my business. Sure.
Yeah, I'm not going to be a part of your prostitution scandal, goddamn.
Hey, Bob.
I'm not. You're not going to get me on no pimping and pandering.
I am not pimping and pandering, and I'm not soliciting.
Hey, I don't know.
Because Bug ain't about to come to Tarrant County and get me out.
Hey, Bug, I got Diddy caught up. Motherfucking
oh God.
But no Diddy. Take that.
But y'all ain't
fucking the Man Act. There you go, man.
Yeah, that part.
In interstate commerce falls on the purview of the federal government.
Yeah.
Once you cross state line, it's something different. It become a whole different. That's when the feds can get you. As long as it's interstate, the feds really ain't got nothing to say with it. The whole Department of Commerce and everything else.
So my question is,
was for
my question is, I have two pistols. I ride around with one.
I'm on.
So if I was to get pulled over and
check your local laws,
check
your local laws, because I don't know where you drive at. I don't know what state. I don't know what the municipality laws are.
Okay, well,
they're all different.
I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana. I drive around with my pistol.
It's not against the law. That's legal.
All right, but hold on. Check this out. Right?
Does it have to be holstered?
Check this out. Hey, stop. Before we start giving advice and everything else, this is what I recommend you do. You go to Louisiana State AGs or Louisiana State Police and you look up transportation of a firearm in your vehicle. They're going to tell you the legal way to do it and everything else. Because I don't have that page pulled up, and you know, because you'll sit down here and someone will say, "Oh yeah, you know, your firearm got to be separated from ammunition in a locked box." Well, no, you can ride around with
I get that. I understand that, but my thing is, if I have my pistol in my car, is it a crime? That's all I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, I don't know because
it really depends on the state law and the local law where you at.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you, go to their website and look it up, and it explain everything.
What I'm saying is, what I'm asking is, if I don't have no ammunition in my pistol, I just have my pistol in my vehicle. I mean, what am I looking at?
Typically speaking, and once again, it depends on your local law. Typically speaking, whether you have ammunition in your gun or not has no bearing on the situation.
Okay, here we go right here. I went and pulled it up, y'all. Hold on. Let me
bro.
Get it. I'm make it big. There it is right here. Let me go in here and try it. Yeah.
Bro.
So it say in Louisiana, a person 18 or older who is not convicted of a felony can legally carry a loaded pistol in their car openly or concealed without a permit. This is due to the state's constitutional carry law that took effect July 4th, 2024. The vehicle carry law in Louisiana is an extension of general rules and carrying of the handgun.
Hold on, Bug. Is that from AI or is that the official Louisiana website?
That's official. That's official
Right.
Louisiana.
All right.
Okay.
That's official Louisiana. I like I said, when it comes to Louisiana, bro, they change their laws too goddamn much. So you know what I'm saying? And they got draconic ass laws. So I stay in compliance. And you know what I'm saying? When we go to Louisiana, I got to make sure people that I be with be in compliance.
So at the end of the day, bro, I just don't need to have nothing in the chamber.
Now you can have it say loaded or it say loaded. It's a loaded pistol in the car, openly or concealed, meaning you can have it on your lap or you can have it hid. In Texas, this used to be the thing about Texas. They wanted you to have they want your gun concealed. You can carry it in your car when they changed the law, but this how they used to get you. Hold on. They used to get you. If this your pistol, he walk up and see your pistol, unlawful carrying. But if you had a towel or this do-rag over your pistol, that's concealed. Yeah. And like I used to ride with mine under my leg, you know what I'm saying? Because if he come up, he can't see it. But in Louisiana, see, the old law used to be in Louisiana, you can carry one in the chamber. I remember that in the car. My brother, we used to get pulled over. My brother cock his pistol back and take that bullet that he had in the chamber and put it in the ashtray. And they pull us off. He see the pistol. Hell, we used to ride around with the choppers in the front seat. You see what I'm saying? On the dash, right there on the fucking dashboard. So Louisiana always really been cool with pistols. People just didn't know the law. People was going to jail for unlawful carrying for concealing their gun when all they had to do was put it in the goddamn holster and get a 3 retention holster, so nobody can't just come snatch it up off you. Because the old man, I was 16 and the old cat had a 45 in the shoulder holster, and it blew my mind. I was like, damn, and the police ain't say nothing to him. They just drove past him. And I was like, man, how you do that? He said, you don't know the law, young man? You can carry a gun, open carry. So I turned 18. I got my chopper. I used to walk around my chopper on my back downtown at the Red River Rubber.
I know that. Shit, I know that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So they changed the law, but you just got to understand what I tell people is to do. I go the extra mile. If it say you can have your gun just laying there, fuck that. Have a holster. You can have a holster installed in your car. They got new car holsters that sit in between your seat. They grab your gun. You can stick your gun in there.
I don't know about Louisiana, but in Texas, it's so flimsy that I typically ride around with my concealed carry when I'm in the car. I just put it in my seat, but that's because I take the whole.
And that's exactly what I do. That's exactly what I do.
I take the whole holster out though and put it in my seat.
My shit is.
If I were to take just but here's how particular it is. If I were just to take the gun out and put it on my seat, that's a felony. Still in Texas to today. That's a felony.
I mean, wait a minute.
In a holster, then I'm good.
I go in the store with the goddamn gun. I don't get no fuck.
How's that a felony though? Because what
I'm saying it's so particular because of the laws
Texas.
in Texas.
He's talking about Texas.
Yeah,
Louisiana straightforward. Look, I just tell everybody.
But I use that as an example where you really got to understand your law.
Your laws, yeah. Louisiana, just have. I tell everybody this. If I give you advice, and like he said, look it up on the IG. You can go on Louisiana Department of Public Safety to tell you and put in handgun rules. And it's gonna send you a whole frequently asked questions, FAQ. A holster tell the police one thing. You got some type of training and some type of gun knowledge.
So also one thing about the holster is, right, so a lot of states got this thing called going about armed, brandishing, and creating a public nuisance or terror. So if you don't have a holster, that's generally what they're going to hit you off is going about armed, right? So the thing about the holster is once you holster it and you do inside the waistband, outside the waistband, and you got a shirt or something covering it, now it's concealed. You're not technically going about armed, right? So the devil's in the details. So, Bug, if you can get that young lady's name, I will be sending her an invoice for my legal advice.
Okay, yeah, this house. Yeah, we got you. We got to hit you with the invoice. You know what I'm saying?
But to answer your original question, Bug, I'm a fan of open carry only because it's a tool. It puts another tool in your tool belt. Now, whether you should use that tool is a different thing. And the reason why I use the term tool is it's no different than a hammer. You can build a house or you can knock somebody upside their head, which is a felony.
Actually, Tank, you're incorrect. The difference between a handgun and a hammer and a rifle, more hammers are used in assaults and murders than firearms.
Than handguns and rifles.
True.
Exactly.
Okay, so my question
a hammer gonna hit you harder than that hammer that hit that book.
My question is, I have a legal gun in my name. So I need to have a what he just called it a holster, right, and all this here to carry my pistol.
No, I just said.
But wait a minute.
Here's what I'm saying, and let me preempt all this. From a safety standpoint, yes.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that should matter. I don't care what the law is. Whether you legally in the right or not, I don't want you shooting yourself. And I'll say this as an instructor, as an RSO certified, yes, you should have one.
Okay, I get that and I understand it. But I don't just jump out of my vehicle with my gun on me. 9 times out of 10, my vehicle is in my gun is in my vehicle. So if I'm leaving my pistol in my vehicle, I mean, what is the difference? That's what I'm trying to understand.
There's still a difference.
So here, let me explain like this, right?
Okay, let me know.
I got this one, Tank. Just like Bug said, right? The young lady that had the Glock. The Glock has 3 safeties on it. There's a safety in the trigger, there's a safety in the bar, and there's another safety. Whoop-de-doo, right? So
at the end of the day, I know how to use my pistol.
Listen. It's not about knowing how to use it or anything else. Let's just say you're in an unfortunate accident where you have a round in the chamber and someone gets in your car and they got something that snags on the trigger. And as they're sitting back, right, they engage that trigger and nothing's going to happen because that gun's sliding back as they sit their fat ass in the car. But as they're sliding back, it comes to the back of the seat. Now there's nowhere else for that gun to slide to. What happens? The gun goes off, right? Let's say you take your gun, you put it up under your seat. You slam on the brakes. You got some other shit up under your seat. Your gun can go off, right? All guns are not drop safe. You can get enough pressure and everything in there. Let's say for some reason your gun is out of spec. Your firing pin is too long and it hits just at the right angle or just with enough force, and that firing pin goes ahead and it hits it. So it's not about being safe or whatever. Utilization of a holster helps mitigate the risk of accidental and negligent discharges. It is a best practice. It's just like wearing a seatbelt. Yeah, they suck, but seatbelts do tend to save lives from empirical data, just like airbags. Yeah, they suck, but airbags do tend to save lives. It's just like brakes. Yeah, it fucking sucks. You gotta go get brakes, but brakes will slow your car down. At the end of the day, you're going to do what you want to do, shit. But understand, carrying around a firearm, particularly a pistol, without a holster, some mechanism of retention, it elevates your risk of accidental and negligent discharges. That's just a fact.
Okay, I mean, and I get that, and I understand that.
Like, I don't think seatbelts should be required. That said, every time you get in your car, put your goddamn seatbelt on.
Yeah, I get that. I understand that, but
see, you're not understanding because you always say something, then you say but. Every time you say but, everything you say prior to that, it negates everything.
But you know why I say but? But
go ahead.
Tell them why I'm saying but.
I don't know. I'm researching right now. Go ahead.
Tell them why I say but.
I'm on Louisiana.
No,
I'm pulling up this info.
He's researching where to get a haircut.
No, I'm researching everything because I
understand what he's saying.
He researching if he could bring a civil
but
suit.
At the same time, bro, you know me just like I know you. I ain't slow by I ain't slow by a long shot.
I never said that. Yeah.
Real talk. No, I'm not saying you said it, but at the same time, I mean, my mind is a whole lot more faster than what you're saying. So yeah, I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but I'm not slow.
I don't think
everything has nothing about being slow. Everything
you said. Everything
it's not about being slow. Whether you slow or fast, everybody can make a mistake every now and then, right?
You're right. Everybody can make a mistake.
Okay, but like this particular mistake that we're talking about could be the difference between your life or somebody else's life.
Right.
I mean, and that's true. That's true. I get that, but
I'm not slow either. But I got 4 kids. Every now and then, I forget their name.
See, and I got 3. I got 3.
Every now and then, I'll be like, "Hey,
yeah,
bring your ass over here.
Bring your ass here. You, hey, look, you come through every time.
Yeah,
and I do the same thing.
Right.
So you ain't the only one doing that. I'm doing that too.
There's no risk in that, right? My kids get mad or whatnot, or I call them the wrong name. But the risk of what we're talking about is not going home.
I also have 3 other kids. My husband kids. So literally we have 6 kids. So it's not like that. It's just it is what it is. No, it's not. It is what it is. This is something we have to deal with on a daily basis.
Ooh, Mika bougie.
So I'm not saying that, I'm not. I tell people all the time.
Miss Stewart, excuse me.
Would never
Miss Stewart, what you drinking behind that camera? What you drinking behind that camera?
Man, I just ate some damn chili dogs. What the hell y'all talking about?
Drinking water.
Say, I'm a fat girl. When I see your jaws kind of moving, you know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you.
You drinking, you eat. I'm just saying.
Chili dog, but he like meat now.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Share with a nigga. We in the same state, motherfucker.
Man, missing on them chili dog with some onions and some goddamn relish. That's the only thing with me.
You just missing one condiment for me, the mayonnaise.
Oh, no, I don't do mayonnaise.
Oh, yeah, I got to have mayonnaise on my bread.
With the chili?
Yes, with the chili. Hell yeah.
Chili cheese and the
yes,
that's it.
Yes. Oh. Chili, you got to have mayonnaise, the chili, the cheese, and the onions. Yes, ma'am. With a little radish to top it off, and maybe a squirt of mustard. Yeah, maybe just depending on how I feel.
Denise, I'm with them. Yeah.
I don't, man.
Yeah, I'm over here now.
I do the chili, the onions, some relish,
Hey, Bug, where's your research? Where's your research?
First of all, relish is nasty.
No,
no,
relish is
it ain't nothing but a pickle
I'm-
with just a
I'm,
little
um,
sweetness.
No, it's not a
Relish is
pickle.
good.
It's not a pickle.
I'm reading
I
the
like
actual
pickles,
bill.
but I don't like no sweet ass pickles.
I was reading
Yeah,
the actual bill.
the sweet pickles is not great. No.
See, I'm
Yeah,
let you
but
see it.
they have relish that say sweet relish that's actually not sweet.
That's nice.
Mm-mm.
I don't even do street relish.
See, this is what
I
I
don't
was
stick
reading.
with the bill.
Deal relish.
I'm reading the actual bill.
Yeah, I'll stick with the bill.
Oh yeah, I just read that Louisiana law, you can't carry concealed weapon if you a convicted felon, if you got mental health issues, if you been advocated, or I just got to read it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Florida to update their statutes about that. Now we have open carry. I haven't seen it yet. Now that we have open carry,
Don't none of that shit mean nothing to me. Don't none of that mean nothing to me.
Hey, that girl said her H&K is in the holster.
Prior to Texas passing open carry, the standard was if somebody else could see that I was carrying.
Yeah, you can go to jail.
My shirt or not, as long as I was printing or something, and you could see it, that was an open carry.
Not that a Karen gonna look over there and say that bitch got a gun and calling people and you go to jail.
Yeah, that used to be the law.
Yeah, that used to be the law.
Wow.
It used to be based on your perception.
Yep. And now
which means that you could just know that Tank always carry a gun.
And you call the police on me
because I ain't give you no dick last night, and now you done called.
Really, Tank? Really? He had.
I'm just saying. When I say you, I don't mean like you.
No, but listen, Penny, you got to think about it. You know
it
these men be mad about them yellow bone men, so you know Tank is telling the truth because some dude would get mad that
it would be that flimsy.
I'm not about to say
some nigga mad that Bug didn't give it up last night, so he done called because he know Bug.
He ain't never giving it up.
Here's a funny little story, right? North Carolina, they had open concealed, right? For a while, North Carolina didn't have a concealed carry, but you can carry openly in North Carolina, right?
Okay.
Now, the problem was if you have a gun on your right hip and someone's on your left side, guess what that gun is now?
Scratching.
Because they can't see it, right? So there's a female that got hemmed up on a Humble in Fayetteville, right? And they argued this brilliantly. They said, hold up, you have a law that says you can carry a weapon as long as it's not concealed, but the burden is if you're on the opposite side of where they're carrying it, is technically it's concealed because concealment means you can't see it. And they said the only way to get around that is to literally take a string, attach it to your perineum or your grundle, and dangle your firearm from there.
What is this?
So wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off. Y'all, I will see you guys next Wednesday. I gotta go. I love y'all. Nice chat with all y'all.
Hey,
and I will be back.
Make sure you get your tetanus shot before you do what you do.
Okay, my question is,
y'all
talking about all these other states and all this other stuff. Okay. Okay, so if I have my pistol in my car on my seats,
it's legal.
On my seat, what? How the hell is it concealed?
It's not. It said it don't have to be concealed, or concealed, unconcealed.
It can be in plain view.
Your car is adjacent to your home. Louisiana always been your car is a part of your home. You always can carry a gun. That's why I couldn't believe when I came to Texas. Texas had these old real weird ass laws.
Yeah, but that's my whole concern right there. You know how many people then went to jail behind this shit, talking
because
about
they didn't know the law
and all this type of shit here, and they literally was able to see that shit in open. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but see,
I don't. When I'm not gonna lie to you, I got two, and when I ride with them, my shit right there. You can
so listen to this right here, right? So when you do that as a law enforcement officer, that now gives me probable cause to toss your shit. If I find something that's illegal, I got probable cause standing behind. So they may have got
my shit is not illegal.
All right, but here's the deal right here though. Listen, right? So right, they got what's called the plain view doctrine. So if an officer comes up to your vehicle and something's in plain sight and it's illegal, they now have probable cause to search your shit. Right?
Okay.
So if they come up and they see a firearm, right? And they say, hey, yada, 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 I'm going to check this firearm. That's well within their purview to verify that that firearm is legal, right? Now, during the process of conducting that search or that field interview, or if you want to call it Terry stop, I find something illegal, right? Now, hey, like Akon said, you fucked around and got locked up. So that's one of the
about that roach that was in my you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. So that's one of those things why, two things and shit, right? Shut the fuck up, call your lawyer, and keep your shit out of sight.
That part.
No probable cause. Because that gun in sight is what? Probable cause to search your car.
That's PC. Because what I'm going to say is, hey, you know what? While I'm writing you this ticket, let me grab your firearm for officer safety. Don't touch your firearm. Don't make no furtive movements. Right. And the furtive movement is so beautiful because you really can't define it. Now I can pull you out your vehicle. I can put you in bracelets, and it just goes downhill from there.
It's so fucked up that I have to, like in Texas, you don't have to disclose, but I have to.
Yeah, because you're instructor.
Yeah, so as part of my instructor certification, I have to disclose, and at that moment I disclose, that's probable cause for them. That defines probable cause. They can pull me out my car. And everything.
Okay, so I have a question for you. Okay, I bought a firearm. The firearm is in my name because I bought it. But if I don't do what they call it
handgun license class, CCW.
Yeah, that if I don't do that, does that make it a big issue?
No.
Not in the case if you have it in your car, no.
No, not in the case of nothing. They got constitutional carry.
We've already discussed this. Louisiana is a constitutional
carry state.
So
you don't need.
So right now we're going in a circular conversation right now.
Yeah,
this is like the third time we haven't talked about this shit.
So I don't know about Louisiana, but in Texas it does make a little bit of a difference because Texas basically is a two-tier system. In LTC, I have outs that you as a constitutional carry don't have.
Exactly.
Because I carry so much, sometimes I forget that I'm necessarily carrying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I just happen to I need to go get some milk or something, and I pop out my car and I'm carrying, and I happen to go into a convenience store that happens to have a sign that I don't see. If I'm constitutional carry, that is a felony. Go straight to jail. Do not collect $200.
Well,
as an LTC, the cop has to allow me to at least go back to my car.
Yeah. So here's the funny thing about that, right? And this is where it gets kind of weird because every state that preempts carrying of firearms on the private businesses, right? There's an ordinance in the statute that reads, hey, the signage must be, certain dimensions and everything else, right?
Yep.
Now, where it gets funny is because if you got like a little sliver that says no firearms allowed, right? Is that sign within the letter of the law? If it's not, then hey, all's fair. But now, once they find out that you're firing as a proprietor of a private business, I can say, hey, remove your gun or get off my premises, and I can trespass you. Now, once you're told to leave or there's no firearms allowed, then you have to leave because some dude tried to say something to me. I was in a hotel, right? I'm carrying cases and everything else. He's like, hey, what's in the case? I was like, none of your business. He's like, well, looks like a rifle case. I was like, no, it's not. I work in the aerospace industry. Those are fucking shocks and struts, right? So they had a tiff and everything else, and then, called the cops, and I was just like, no, you can't. You have zero probable cause for me to open my case. And the guy's saying, well, that's a rifle case and yada yada yada. I was like, no, it's not. It's clearly marked aerospace equipment fragile. And the cop was just like, you son of a bitch. Now, Supreme Court has ruled that certain bags that are identifiable, or certain containers or vessels that's readily identifiable as weapons cases, can be searched. Right? Now that's where it gets tricky, because we all know you can put a pistol in a gym bag. Right. You can put a pistol you put a rifle and a pistol in a guitar case.
But if I have a 511 or a 945 Industries bag,
so everyone thinks that just because you got that, that's what that is, and it's not, because I can that's a multi-purpose bag.
Right.
So that's where it gets tricky and everything else, because there's been cases where
it's a little harder to argue versus a dance sport.
Yeah. So there's been cases where a guy had a illegal AOW, sawed-off shotgun, and a cop pulled him over, searched his vehicle, and he said, "Hey, that's a gun case. What's in there?" And lo and behold, it was a sawed-off shotgun. And he won the case. He said because there was no probable cause for them to open up the case. And the cop said, "Well, it was a rifle case." It's like, no, you just can't say that. Now, what that means is, don't be a jackass and put all these fucking stickers on your rifle case that identifies it as such.
Right.
You
should always carry your sawed-off shotgun.
Shut the fuck up and call your lawyer.
In a guitar case and shit. Yeah.
Definitely call your lawyer.
Desperado style. Yeah.
Hey, Chad.
Hey, Mika.
Hey, Mika.
Hey. Okay, so I don't know. I guess maybe I can shed some light on a couple of questions that Nick having. So me and Bug was in Shreveport with his brother Lo. We was at the store. Bug was standing outside talking to somebody, and I guess somebody called the police, because all of a sudden a police officer was actually pulling him from the back of his shirt. He didn't say, "Hey, how you doing? Excuse me," whatever. He just literally grabbed his shirt and started pulling him and talking to him. And of course, me and his brother, we talking crazy, going off on the police, but it was the way he did it. But what was said was he had a extended mag showing under his shirt.
Exigent circumstances.
So the police just walked up, no word said, and they handled him.
Yeah,
and
that's a case of exigent circumstances. So that's similar to if a cop responds to a house call and they hear someone yelling and screaming, I don't have to announce. Now, a reasonable person would assume or could infer that someone is in danger on the other side of that door, and you have exigent circumstances to enter that house, and you can throw away the Fourth Amendment rights. And that has been allowed in the Supreme Court. So someone gets a phone call, hey, there's 3 males, one's wearing a white t-shirt with 2 fucking Afro puffs in his hair, and he has a gun, right? That when the responding officers show up, it's up to the officers how they decide to do it, but those are exigent circumstances to put someone, to detain them and put them in bracelets until they figure out what's going on.
But watch this. So watch this. I'm gonna bring you back up, Mika, because I had to drop because Streamwalk won't let me put both up here. So when I got pulled over, I was talking about my cousin, and I had the extended mag sticking out. So this is what he grabbed me. He grabbed me first, not knowing I had 2 pistols on me. And he grabbed me. So when he grabbed me, he grabbed extended, and he tried to grab it out my holster, but my holster had I had 2 retention holster, so you just couldn't grab it. So he went to yank it, scared him, and I'm bigger than him. So just picture, I'm 6'4", and I got this little probably 5-foot dude trying to handle me. And I'm going along with the program because I'm trying not to. I know he got hand on me and the gun on me like this. So I'm looking at him like, dude, you know what I'm saying? He grabbed me. I knew that he was gonna shoot me because he was scared. Because I'm doing something. And I said, what you stopped me for? And so he reached in my pocket, and then I used to carry the my handgun license inside the little wallet with the little badge, because in classes back in the day, they used to tell you, if you get the concealed handgun badge and you use your firearm in an incident and you put your badge in the air with your handgun license in it, not saying you're a police officer, and put your gun down, that disarms a police officer faster than you, black man with a gun. You get what I'm saying? So that's the way they used to train us with LTC. When it was before it was a license to carry, it was a concealed handgun license. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they trained us in Texas. So when I went to Louisiana, I used Texas training, but I go by Louisiana law, because the first thing they tell you as a Texas licensee, when you're in Louisiana, you don't go by Texas rules, you go by Louisiana rules. So I go by Louisiana rules. So I said, what you stopped me for? It's not against the law to have a gun. Your gun concealed. I said, no, it wasn't, because I had an inside the pants holster. So it was sticking, the clip was sticking out, but my shirt just went over the back of the gun a little bit. And he was like, you concealed. I said, I'm open carry. He said, no, your gun was concealed. Your shirt covered it. I said, but I have a license. I can open carry or conceal. Man, he going through the motion. He took my badge, threw it off. He acted a fool. Now, the whole time, he not knowing there's about 6 guns and rifles inside the Tahoe. We strapped. When I go to Louisiana, I normally be over prepared, because like I stay in Dallas. That's 3 hours away. I can't go home and get no help. All my help. If it's gonna happen, we're gonna take it down right here. So when the dude, he was talking crazy to my brother was going off, and my brother's father is over the NAACP at the time of Louisiana. And so my cousin, he heard the call, because he was on duty that night. God bless dead Jim Ray. He heard the call. So when I told the dude, I said, say, man, I'm not a threat. And he was like, we were talking, he was running his mouth, put me in cuffs, and I was like, man, I let you do this. I said in the car, like, man, what you did too much, bro. I said, you did too much. I said, my people gonna hear this call, because they on duty. He thought I was lying. So my cousin heard the call. He sent the sergeant that trained him over there, and he was a sergeant at the time. So the sergeant came over and said, hey, that's Ray's cousin. He's got license. He was concealed carry. I said, how can I conceal carry when I have a handgun license? You don't got no. I said, man, it's on the. I said, I tried to give you my license, but you was all gun ho. I said, bro, if I meant you harm, I could have got you when you grabbed the back of my neck and you had your gun up on me. Anybody that's trained know one thing: what you do not do with a pistol. If somebody's trained, you never put a gun on them. That's the worst thing you can do. Is whether it's in the back or whatever. You put a gun up on you, you might get shot. It's a possibility you get shot, but if you're quick enough, you won't. Trust me. It's been proven. But he had his gun on me, and he had me by the shirt. So he didn't have control of nothing. He didn't have control. I was like, man, in my mind, I was like, if I got to go there, I'm going to go there. I didn't get the butterfly feeling in my stomach, so I knew that I wasn't in danger, but I knew that I was in danger by my actions. So I just complied, went with the program. And then when he checked me out, he was like, oh, you got a license? I said, so what was your probable cause? It's not illegal for me to have a gun. That is not probable cause for you to come up on me. And so my cousin called him on the radio, and then they had a phone conversation. He was like, we want to search the car. I was like, no, you can't search the car. And so Mika and Lo was in the car. Lo was in the back seat cutting up. And I had to tell my brother, like, man, just chill out. And Mika was like, what? And the whole time he talking crazy. And she was like, you worried about him? You don't know what's in this truck. And I was just like, y'all just be quiet.
Said that when she said there, that was communication of a terroristic threat.
I know. But I know, but we, it got over. It was just a moment. It was a learning experience, because I had to go.
Because he pissed me off. Yeah. You 5 feet pulling on this man, and the way he did it. If he's just standing there talking and having a conversation, the officer could actually. I'm not an officer. I'm not a police, but I feel personally like he could have handled that in a different manner.
All right. So and like, yeah, I got my positions on different things. So 2 things that you may or may not know. you don't know the call out, and the call that was received, right?
No. So what I found out was he didn't call. He just saw my mag sticking out. He drove through the parking lot. He was just doing. And Paul, I ain't even see the cat because I'm talking to Lando. I'm like talking like this here. I'm bent over in the car. And so you can't really tell how tall I am. You just see I'm bent over. You just see a little poke out. You know what I'm saying? You see a little, about that much mag sticking out. And I'm dressed nice, y'all. I'm dressed nice, button down, khakis. I'm dressed really nice. I don't look like no thug or nothing like that. So I'm sitting up and he just grabbed me aggressively. Yoked me, put the pistol in my back. That would piss me off. But I knew then, I said, man, I know this situation. I know why I'm at. He young. He don't know what he doing. I just said, I know one thing. You finna call my name. And I got some relative on duty tonight. I knew it. I said, they're going to hear my name. They coming. Shit. He called my name out. Man, you're channel fake. Can I get you on channel 1? And you know what I'm saying? All the calls start coming through. Then his phone started lighting up. And I was like, yeah. I said, They know my name. Like, they finna call you. And at the time, like I said, my cousin, he was a sergeant working that night. And he was just like, he was on the other side of town. And he was like, he called him. And was like, I trained him. So I met up with my cousin. My cousin told me what I did wrong, what I don't do, what Mika did wrong. And when they figured out that we had all them weapons in the car, it really scared them. So they put my car, was on, they had a bolo out on my car, you know what I'm saying, on the truck. I ain't give a damn, I ain't doing nothing illegal. But they had a bolo on my car, proceed with caution, heavily armed, all that bullshit, and they little text. And so my cousin pulled me over and I went to go talk to him downtown. And he just broke it down to me. He was just like, this what I did wrong. I trained that dude. You scared him. I said, but he didn't even ask. He said, man, so much been going on in the city. He wasn't gonna give you a chance to do nothing. But I'm glad that you handled it right. But next time, don't argue. I said, yeah. He was like, yeah. I seen the body cam. The next day he told me, he said, I seen the body cam folks. He was like, man, hey, your passengers was cutting up and Lowe was acting a fool. I said, yeah. I said, because it was the way he did it. He was like, man, nah, just don't do it like that. So I took it as a learning experience to teach them. Two things can be right and wrong at the same time. Because I was wrong. I should have had that extended clip sticking out. I knew better than that shit. But I was on some little boy shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take accountability. I was on some little boy shit. I wasn't on no grown man shit. I shouldn't have had that extended clip because I never told the extended mag in my firearm until it's time to work. I'm always going to go I'm gonna have the 17 in there, or if I know the situation finna get sticky and they give me time to remove the 17 and put the 30 in there, I'll put the 30 in there. But I was just flexing and learn from that moment. That flexing could have got my life took. It could have got my life took. I put myself in danger for no reason at all. When all I had to do was just kept my magazine in there and conceal like I know I'm doing, because normally I don't open carry, but I had an inside the waistband pants, so I was on cocky shit. You know what I'm saying? Just being real. On some cocky shit. And that cocky shit taught me when I went to Shreveport from that moment on, they didn't know I had that motherfucker on me. You hear me? They did not have it on me. And when it come to open carry and concealed carry, everybody thought when Texas got when they passed the first law, September 7, 2007, they passed the first law, you can carry a gun in your car. Everybody was talking. No, nobody need. I hate people that say this. Nobody need guns. No. People need education because the gun is a tool. The gun can't do nothing without me. You can put this brush right here. I can say, brush, you stupid. You silly as hell. That brush ain't gonna do nothing. But when I want that brush to brush my face, I have to pick it up and make the movements to brush my face, to brush my beard. A gun is only gonna do what the person behind it do. If he ignorant, the gun is ignorant. You can't stop stupid. Mm-hmm. You can't stop stupid, man. You stop stupid. I ain't gonna say that. They might give me a strike. But you stop stupid with a projectile that come out that firearm. That's how you kill stupid, because you got to stop it. You feel me? That's the only way you stop stupidity, because stupid is stupid. But when it comes to firearms, everybody thought that 2007, September, I remember this, September the 1st, 2007, you can carry a gun in your car. Oh, it's gonna be shootings. But guess what happened? On Interstate 183, between 183, Grauweiler, and Interstate 20 on 183, high area going through Irving and West Dallas. was a high area for a lot of shootings, road rage. Interstate 30 from Bobtown to downtown. And then from Interstate 30 from downtown to Grand Prairie, MacArthur, high area for shootouts. Interstate 35 from Lordland and 35 on back to downtown, people shot. You know, they had road rage incidents. But do y'all know when they changed the law and you could tow the gun in Texas, the stats showed that road rage diminished dramatically because at the time, not everybody got a gun. Do you feel what I'm saying? Now you ain't the only one with it, because at the time, only criminals and people that was legal, people that are legal, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't tote their guns. Some legal people tote their guns because they were like, fuck the law, I'm gonna be safe. But for the most part, most people had the firearms was criminals. And so when criminals had the firearm, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna do what the hell they want to do. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do what they want to do. So with that being said, when the law changed in Texas, a lot dropped. Then the open carry law, they got the constitutional carry. They just out everybody because they changed the law, the constitutional carry. I did a video on my YouTube telling people, hey, just told a holster, because so many people went to jail the day that law went into effect. They got you. It was a double entendre. They got you because they said you can tote it, but they gave you stipulations on how to tote it. They told you, hey, put it in your holster. People were sticking in their belt. You can do that in Louisiana. You can't do that down here. They don't play that down here. You got to be in a holster. I don't give a damn constitutional or not. You got to have a holster. Concealed or unconcealed. You got to have a holster. So what they did was trick people out the game because the people didn't read the law. The law said have a holster. Everybody put their pistol out thinking it was cool. Police got UCW, unlawful carry, and class A misdemeanor. Class A misdemeanor. Class A misdemeanor. Oh, they got paid. They got paid. Oh, the first couple of months they got them until we start doing videos informing the public, hey, this is the right way to do this. And then they started getting them with the if you got a gun in your car, you can't be drinking. You can't have no open container with that gun because now you just turned the legal gun into UCW. Sometimes it can go to a felony. If you got weed in your car and you got that gun and you smoke and you got that gun, now you done went from unlawful carry and it could turn from misdemeanor to felony, depending on how much weed you got.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
A lot of states have that, whether you have a license to carry, a permit, or whatever. You can't be in possession of a firearm with any intoxicating substances. Now, some of the carve-outs are if you're on your own personal property and everything else. Like here where I live, like I can't go and have a drink out in public and have a firearm on me, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I can get fucked up in my house or on my property and do it. And, you know, it's one of those things where, like you said, I'll read the law or the statute or the ordinance to the point to where I see what I'm looking for, and I don't, read the rest of it. Like they said, yeah, anyone can carry a gun, but there's ways you have to carry it. It has to be X, Y, and Z, right? Not just do X. Well, they got me on Y and Z. So, again, it goes back to you have to read and understand what it is you're doing.
Hey, and I'm gonna say this here.
So technically, in Texas, you can drink and carry. You just can't be inebriated, right? So I think it's 0.03 or something like that.
Yeah.
But the burden of that falls on the prosecution. So if I deny all that, then how are you gonna prove that? You know.
Yeah. But the thing of it is,
take me down, book me, and then violate my Fourth Amendment to get my blood. By that time, you know what I'm saying?
You're still in the system.
Yep.
Correct.
Correct. You're still in the system. You're still paying out money. So
but the burden of proof has been shifted to the prosecution.
So the burden of proof has always been on the prosecution, right? Because you got the presumption of innocence until proven guilty. That's what it has on paper.
We know in the U.S. system it doesn't always work.
Yeah, but that's what it has on paper. That's what it has on paper. Burden of proof is on the prosecution, and we know it's not because again, you know, if I throw enough stuff up against the wall, something's going to stick. Right?
Exactly.
So yeah, and one of the techniques is to overcharge, get you to plea, or to overcharge, and then catch you on, just like the Combs trial, right?
Right.
They overcharged, right? Overcharged him. All this, everything else got thrown out. He got convicted on the Mann Act, right? And now he's saying that, hey, I'm a connoisseur and a producer of pornography, which isn't illegal, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you overcharge and you get a couple of misdemeanors to stick. So what did I do? I ran you through the system, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now, with that being said, you go to fill out any paperwork for a job, a student loan, college applications, or whatever. And one of those questions: are you now, or have you ever been, you know,
convicted?
Boom, 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 boom. Nope. Not even convicted, charged, right? Because remember, it's all about the words. You don't have to be convicted. Have you ever been charged with any of these crimes? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, depending upon what you're trying to do, it'll be convicted or charged, and that's going to follow you all the way around.
And I think that depends on the state too, because for Texas, when I do applications, it's either have you ever been convicted, but not have you ever been charged. And again, it depends on the application and where it's coming from, because some of the companies I worked for are out of Chicago or out of California. So the wording is different.
And it depends upon what industry you're in.
Sure, you're getting in, right.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I can have a misdemeanor conviction for possession of a dangerous controlled substance or controlled substance or whatever, right? That locks me out of certain jobs, right?
Mm-hmm.
That locks me out of certain housing benefits, right? Because remember, you know, up in New York and a lot of places where they have public housing and subsidized housing, has anyone in the household ever been convicted of?
Well, you're right. Exactly. Right? It does say that.
It gets moved out because someone caught a fucking misdemeanor charge for possession. Not even distribution, but possession. Because, you know, I caught you and I charged you with possession with intent to distribute, but we knocked those charges down to simple possession, right? It don't matter, because now you go back to the housing, you go back to college, whatever, you're in the system, right? And then, you know, and Tank, to go back to, all right, the burden of proof is on the prosecution to prove that you was intoxicated, inebriated, you blew above a certain level. It doesn't matter, because when I run your name, I'm going to show an arrest, right? Then it comes back, have you ever been arrested for? Right? And that's what it gets you. I don't care about the conviction. Have you ever been arrested for? Right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you say no, and thinking that, well, I wasn't arrested because the charges got dismissed, but you were arrested.
That part, right?
So it's all in the words and shit, you know, and that's where a lot of people fail to realize. So, you know, rule number one, man, shut the fuck up, call your lawyer.
That part.
Argue the shit in court, man, because on the side of the road, the cop has supreme authority. He do what the fuck he want to do. I'm just gonna wait time and run you through the system.
Yep, and I tell you, just
you have the right to remain silent. Use that shit.
Yeah, I'm going to run you through the system. I'm gonna waste your motherfucking time, because every time I seen you, you always got something to say. I caught you drifting. I think you're impaired. And he drifted over the median. If I follow you long enough, you're gonna make a traffic infraction. Hey, he ran a stop sign. What you mean ran a stop sign? He didn't stop long enough, because that's an interpretation.
But that's because I think they know 85% of people will piss themselves by having, you know, bracelets put on them and taken down to the station house.
Yeah,
man,
that right there will make motherfuckers shit themselves.
You ain't even got to take them down the station house and shit. Because when you look at it, let's say you get pulled over, right? If I want to be a dick, right, I'm gonna pull you over. I'm gonna impound and tow your shit, So now you gotta go through that. You gotta go through the fees to get your shit out. You gotta go through getting a call, doing this and shit, right? And some jurisdictions I can hold you for 24 hours. Some jurisdictions I can hold you for 72 hours with no charges. I'm just gonna waste your time.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah. I'm gonna fuck with your mind.
But when that don't fuck with you, like it because I've had that same scenario. I had a Fed do that. Like, well, I'll just arrest you then. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, come on.
Yeah.
But you don't want to go down to loose dirt.
Yeah, because it's easy to get in there, motherfucker, and it takes forever to get out.
Man, be months.
They can get you in there. They can get you in there 2 hours. It take you 12 hours to get up.
But if you're not phased by that shit, when he realized I wasn't phased by that shit, I didn't even end up in no handcuffs.
Yep. But man, look, it just
was Fed, so nobody could tell him shit if he really wanted to do it.
A lot of people he said it's about wordplay. It is about wordplay and signatures and autograph. Never on the contract. Sign above the contract. Yep. And you just put under duress.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, when you sign your tickets. But when it comes to this open carry and all that stuff, it's a trick bag.
It is.
It's good for law-abiding citizens, but it's a trick bag. Because guess what? Now everyone's armed, and officer safety supersedes the law. If y'all really notice or not. I was scared. Say police poppings done went up. The percentages have went up. So Florida, Florida different. Florida is different. Like I say Louisiana different, but Florida different. They different.
So I was in Northside Fort Worth one day, and I've been drinking some water or something, and I had to piss. So I pulled over right into a 7-Eleven QT, whatever it was, ran to the bathroom or whatnot. On my way to the bathroom, I was like, why is this lady looking at me? You know what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't even cute or nothing. I get in the bathroom pissed. I look, so I turn around the mirror, wash my hands, and I'm like, oh shit, this shirt that I had on had shrunk. I didn't even realize it. You know what I'm saying? It was an older shirt I've been having for a while or whatnot. You could see everything I had, all the mags and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she started iron.
If it wasn't for open carry,
you'd have been in trouble.
I would have been up under the jail.
Under the old law? Up under the old law?
Yeah. No questions asked.
No questions asked.
That's why right there made me a fan of open carry.
And I used to open carry all the time, y'all. But I tell people this. If you're gonna open carry, man, be smart. Get you a 3 retention holster, the same holster that the police got. Get you a good old Safari land that you got to do a push down, rock forward, back and forth to release that trigger. Can't nobody just walk up to you and just snatch your gun up out your holster.
You remember the one day we open carried at the car wash?
Yep.
Well, we stopped at the car wash to get the car washed, and that lady lost it. But the guy that was in the military, he was like, I love it.
Yeah.
And she was over there losing her shit, and he was just like, shut up, lady.
Yeah. White guy. We was at play.
Here's what you do, man. Here's what you do. This is the hack to open carry, right? Go get yourself a fucking Toyota Hilux, put a mount in that bitch, and roll with a Dishka.
Oh. And be standing up holding it like this here. With a bungee cord on, holding your barrel straight. You know what I'm saying? You just be standing back there like somebody standing in the truck going. Oh, then they're gonna get you with menacing and brandishing in a threatening manner.
It's open carry.
Hey, look, but I just tell everybody, if you don't use your rights, you lose your rights. Because a lot of people be like, I heard Colion Noir, he was talking about it. Derek Jackson, I heard him talking about it. And I heard a lot of people talking about it. Oh, you shouldn't open carry. Man, if it's a right, use your right, because if you don't exercise it, they'll take it from you.
Yeah. It's not even that. It's if you don't know your rights, you'll lose your right.
That part.
And
because
you got to desensitize.
It's just like the right freedom of speech, freedom of public assembly, and everything else. You know, you start looking at the Jim Crow laws, right? You know, they'll roll motherfuckers up for loitering and everything else. Well, you have to know what loitering is, right? Most people don't know the legal definition of loitering.
Loitering, right.
So if you don't know your rights, you'll lose them. Because if I get rolled up for loitering and everything else, now that sets a precedence, right? And everything's about legal precedence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Terry stops, legal precedence, right? Right. So I as an officer, I can come up and say, well, you know, you look suspicious. My experience led me to believe this just by furtive movements and everything else, right? Now I got you on a Terry stop. Now everything that I do, I can pat you down. I can't go in your pockets, but I can pat you down. That feels weird. What's that? That looks like, you know, controlled dangerous substance, packaged and manicured for distribution. So if you don't know your rights, that's when you lose
them. And I tell people this: guns is not the problem.
Well,
the mental health state in this country.
So now I'll disagree with you on that too, man. Guns are a problem if you're a person of color. So you have to understand the history of gun control, going way back to the 1600s.
All gun control is racist.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably a topic and a subject for another live, so everyone can do their research and understand the origins and the history of gun control.
You know what? I'm going to get on that this week. So I'm going to do my due diligence on that because that is a damn good topic.
All right, because most of the laws that were made were because of racism.
Yep, because when they freed the slaves, we be damned they get firearms to protect themselves.
It was before they freed the slaves, because remember you had free black men in the U.S. before it was the U.S. in the territories and the colonies before the U.S. They figured out, you know, if we're subjugating people, if I got a trustee, and I'm giving him the opportunity to go hunt and do this and everything else, what is it going to be before one of these dudes say, hey, you know what? I got a thunderstick like him. I got a force multiplier. So that's when they said no slaves can be in possession of firearms. Right? Because it's 100 white landowners and it's 1,000 slaves. I got witness and everything else. Now, if I give 50 of those slaves firearms and they have access to weapons, what did that just do? That just tipped the power balance. The balance of power, I mean. Right? Read it, man. Read the first weapons and gun control in the U.S. I want to say it was in Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
More likely. And when the original 13, right?
So, I mean, you know, that would probably be a good topic for a discussion to have. Or, you know, what's the origins of gun control? Why is it that Ronald Reagan and the NRA was pro-gun control in the 60s after the Black Panthers figured out, hey, you know, it's not illegal for us to carry firearms in California as long as we're doing this, this, and this. But what did they do? They changed that shit.
That was the what's that act? The Mulholland Act or something like that?
Yeah, well, I don't know what it was in California and shit, you know, but yeah.
But they use that as a basically as a blueprint for the national.
Yeah, nationally to disenfranchise people, because like they say, God made man, Sam Colt
made all men equal.
Yep.
But he made Sam Colt made all men equal.
You know, so you look at the history, text, and tradition of carrying firearms. right? And like they did in the Bruin case, there was, and you go back 200 years, 100 years, 200 years, everyone could carry a firearm, whether they was a convicted felon or not. They had no way of knowing and shit. So again, if you don't know your rights, you lose your rights. So slowly but surely, you get disenfranchised because, hey, you're a convicted felon. Well, history, text, and tradition, when someone got convicted of cattle rustling, was their rights to self-defense and self-preservation restored once they served their time. Yep. So why isn't it this way now? Because we set up a system to put disenfranchised people in prison, and an additional something like 20 to 40,000 laws are on the books to keep you disenfranchised. That's at the federal, state, and local levels.
Mm-hmm.
But earlier in my life, I worked in Killeen, Texas for about a year. And I had a couple run-in with Killeen PD. And I found it weird that them dudes carried AR-15s. Like, they didn't just like regular cops where they just carry a sidearm. They had that, but they also always had an AR-15 on them. And I was like, why? And then I realized, everybody that they interact with is a trained fucking killer.
Fort Hood ain't like that, man. They ain't killing.
But still, like that's how they were coming, right? But it was probably appropriate for that level of environment, right?
Yeah. Well, and then you also have to understand the landscape in which you're policing. If you got large expansions and everything else, then you want to have something like that. And that's that's a whole other thing. You start looking at the militarization of the police forces and everything else.
True.
Why does Podunk town in any state needs a fucking Bearcat? They're going to serve one high risk warrant, which really isn't high risk because little Jimmy John is selling meth, but you went to church with his meme on. Every Sunday he picks his meme on his mother's up. So do you really need to go and hit that door at 4 a.m. with a Bearcat with television cameras? Or can you just do a fucking roadside interdiction without motherfucker coming from the fucking Piggly Wiggly? Because in all honesty, if you take the house, it's more dangerous to do that versus getting that motherfucker coming from the fucking Piggly Wiggly. Because you already know he's alone, and you can do a roadside interdiction or a roll and stop, which is more safer. But I get more federal aid, more federal money because I have to use that shit, once or twice a year, right? And a lot of these PDs, they went and got that shit, and then it's like, fuck, man, the fucking tires are $5,000. That's why the motherfuckers is sitting in the goddamn corner collecting dust because they can't maintain them.
Sure.
But that's a whole another story with the second war on crime and the third war on drugs and militarization of police and how much money it actually generates. Because again, on a state local level, where you had the prison Lend-Lease program after Jim Crow and slavery, it was just like, we got these plantations, shit needs to be farmed and filled and everything else. I ain't got no to do it. So let's throw these laws about loitering and everything else, get them in the system, Angola, and make them so they can never get out. You got fucking prisons or jails that's 90% empty. So what do? They sell beds. So it's an incentive for me to, keep that hotel filled. And especially when you lease them out to the federal government, because one, they get paid up front. You do 10 years Fed time, I'm getting paid up front for those whole 10 years. You're going to do 85% of that time, right? So
right.
It's my incentive. I only make a profit when this motherfucker's either empty or full. So I got to keep it full. But that's a whole nother, that's a whole nother conversation when you look at Jim Crow, the blue laws and shit like that. Reckless eyeballing, right? I already know you ain't got no money to pay that fine. So you're in the lockup for a year. That's free labor. Right?
You know what, Joe? Because I'm going to try to go and end it so I can save some minutes so I can do this next week.
Joe, let me ask you, this is a very technical question. who actually making the money off of that type stuff? Because reason why I asked is like, I know the suburb that I live in is like 25,000 people, and they have a Bearcat, but they didn't really put out for it because they don't have money like that.
They don't have money.
They police cars in themselves are like 10, 15 years old.
Yeah, they don't have money to maintain it, but it looks
so they damn near got it for free.
Yeah,
they did.
So look up the 1033 program.
Who's making the money on it? Because it's not them paying whoever they got it from.
Hey, listen, right? Look up the 1033 program. That's where the federal government gives excess military property to local
law enforcement,
local state law enforcement, right?
For free or sometimes little or nothing.
Yeah, and you just got to use it and everything else, right? And that's why these PDs got all these old M16s and all other shit, right? So if you look at the origins of the 1033 program, then you look at how policing went after, say, Jim Crow, after slavery and everything else, where it was policing for profit. Now, if you look now, a lot of your private prison corporations, right? CCI, right? Whatever correctional corporation, when they build supermaxes and everything else, right? So they'll get a break from the town to build a facility, out in Colorado and shit, right? Bring in jobs, but they have to keep it filled. And the feds aren't building any more prisons, so they're sending them to private institutions where they charge you to use a telephone, they charge you for televisions, charge you for this,
charge you for money on the books.
Yeah, the Whacking Huts or whatever that's been rolled into now, because Whacking Hut doesn't exist, but right.
Yeah. So all those corporations, right? And now you see why some of these laws, and it's not one thing that you can point to, but everything kind of is all intertwined, right? Mandatory minimums, everything else. I got a bed filled, right? I got this, I got that. Prisoner leasing, right? If you look at like a lot of these states, Georgia's one of them, man. They lease out their prisoners to go work in fast food restaurants. So all you gotta do is pay them what they're paying in the prison, right? 25 cents an hour. And these are, quote unquote, low risk repeat offenders. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The ones that's like on work release and shit. So it's a win-win for the state, but it's more so for the corporations that own it, because I built a prison, I got beds filled. So guess what? You want to put money on your kids' books, I'm going to charge you. Your kids want to use a telephone, I'm going to charge you. They want a television, I'm going to charge you. You can get them a television, but it has to be the television that we sell. It has to be clear and all this and all that.
You got to buy it from us.
Yeah,
right. Exactly.
So that's just like it's just a company town. I'm not going to pay you in cash. I'm going to pay you in script. That's only good in our stores. Ain't shit changed. They just fucking repackaged it.
Right.
Yep, change the labels. But you know what, Joe? Joe, you and Ray, I want y'all to come on next week, bro, and we finna hit this in depth.
Yeah.
I'm look into it. I'm gonna try to get Denise's brother here, firearm instructor, and
that's a $10,000 retainer, man, non-negotiable.
Oh man, hey, ain't nothing like some good old cigars and some Woodford Reserve, a good old bottle of Woodford Reserve in the mail. Take care of that bill right there, right?
I got bills to pay, man. But no, seriously, man. So
you really mean some swishers and some wild turkey?
Nah, hey, wild turkey. Don't hate on wild turkey. Now, wild turkey,
101, yeah,
it'll get you there, boy.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand how the system's set up. So again, if you don't know your rights, you'll lose your rights, because you'll go from just like where you going and shit. Motherfucker, last time I checked, I got freedom of movement, freedom of travel. I don't need no motherfucking papers. I decided to fucking get up 3 o'clock in the morning, put on a motherfucking pamper and suck on a pacifier and go to the fucking Quickie Mart. The fuck you mean with a fucking gun?
Because a pamper is not indecent exposure.
Nope.
Now, babies can wear them. I can wear one.
So that's George.
The baby used to walk around, sweet baby. What was the name? Baby Jesus with the diaper.
Hey, they make adult motherfucking diapers and shit, man. So
already go put a Depend on and put Super D on the front.
So again, there's nothing. Well, you're loitering because you're in the parking lot. It's like I'm checking my maps and shit. I'm doing this. I'm doing that.
So, Bug, you be wearing a diaper when Mika have you out there on Harry Hahn?
Never. I'm never. What type of weird shit is that? Like your joke didn't even go well. That didn't even. That plane didn't even.
He got a cloth sheet on with a big.
I'm on Harry Hines with a diaper on. They ain't nobody buying no diaper on Harry Hines. Now they do buy a lot of weird shit, but I ain't never seen a diaper on nobody being sold on Harry Hines.
Yeah, but seriously,
I think they
man,
got some type of morality clause. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's like going to the nursing home hitting.
That's why you had the exclusive and shit.
Hey, Bug, I would look at that, man.
I am. Listen, I've been listen. I pulled it up. I've been pulling it up while you was talking because that's some information that I didn't know that really is blowing my mind because I was watching. I was like, hold up, you know what I'm saying? And then when I start reading, and I'm jumping from I got this device, and the computer, so I'm going in it. Y'all see me, but I don't see y'all. But I'm looking at it.
Yeah, and, you can look at the Hughes Amendment. You can look at how firearms used to be sold in the U.S. up until the '60s, where you could order. Yeah, you could order
a 12 gauge comes straight to your house. A M16 or Tommy gun
through the Sears catalog, and it wasn't a requirement to have them serialized. So
what was the Western Auto? Remember Western Auto? You used to go to Western Auto and get a gun.
Yeah. So.
Yep, but man, I appreciate all y'all for coming through. Ray, are you sleep up there? I think Ray done went to sleep on us.
Man, Ray gone, man.
He moved his camera.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, look, he moved his camera. He probably got it on mute. He ain't on mute.
Ain't no one else on here. It's just you, me, Mika, and Tank.
Oh, Ray right there. It's 250,000.
That's me, motherfucker.
Oh, damn, my bad. I thought Ray was... Oh, shit, man.
I'm somebody on here in blacked out sitting on the
yeah. You know, Joe gonna always be blacked out, man. I appreciate y'all, bro. And I'm gonna try to get Denise's brother because he, like I said, he instructor in Florida. You're instructor here in Texas, Tank. And then Joe, you just man, you always, since I met you, bro, you've been a wealth of knowledge. And like I appreciate just be blessed with your presence, bro. Because you showed, man, look, hey, you done got me in so much goddamn trouble, boy. Oh my God, fuck Joe. Don't be on the phone with Joe at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Joe had you spending money that you don't have, and you be fucked up.
Head and shit.
But the deals be so damn good, you be like, no.
Oh man, hey, boy pissed off at me, man.
Yeah, but man, I appreciate y'all, man, and y'all stay in the back chat right quick.
All right, before we end this, man. I gotta go charge up my joint real quick, man.
Okay. Look at that beard. Look at Santa Claus been dipping in some pudding. Yeah. With a hoodie on, dipping in the pudding.
You're the oldest YN I know.
Yeah. Hey man, I appreciate you for coming through. Lady Leo, you got more names than a hooker. And Tank, I appreciate you for coming through. Hey man, y'all check us out next week, Wednesday, man. It's gonna get real educational. So if you bored by that, just come in, hit a like, and then leave. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna get educational, and the laws are changing with this open carry. In a lot of these states that didn't have it. And from what I hear, Trump is trying to push this concealed carry in all 50 states, which I feel like if your driver's license work in all 50 states, your handgun license should too.
Yeah. National
and you shouldn't be restricted because the state, if you in Texas and Texas allow you to have 17, you should be able to go to Colorado or New York and have 17.
But see, so here's the cool thing about that, man. You have state preemption. Technically, state laws, state governments are supposed to supersede and preempt the federal government. The federal government, originally as designed, the federal government is only supposed to intervene in affairs of interstate commerce. So, between Texas,
Louisiana, with the Supremacy Act.
Yeah, but through different things and everything else, they did an end around, and now it's precedent, right? So that's where if you don't know your rights, you'll lose them.
Mm-hmm.
Because just like Tank said, there's nothing against the law federally about you making your own firearm. You don't have to have it serialized. That firearm is for your personal use. That's history.
You just can't sell it.
If you do sell it, you got to serialize it, then jump through the federal hoops. But again, it's just like with the Texas suppressor, right? As long as it was made in Texas with Texas materials and everything else, it doesn't fall under the federal purview. But they had the National Gun Control Act and the Hughes Amendment, so they're trying to do the end around on it. Now, you know,
I'd like that happen, but I don't know all the Texas-based suppressor manufacturers that I know are also national. So they also have FFL.
Yeah.
It didn't really change anything.
And they're not going to do anything because of the color of the law. No one wants to fucking spend that money, right? If you're a millionaire, you go to court on some nickel and dime shit, everything else. But remember, man, as your lawyers get tired, what is the federal government going to do? They're just going to bring in another team. Them motherfuckers print money. So no one wants to be that fucking first case because they'll bankrupt you.
Yeah.
You know?
It does seem like it's a simple workaround, but I don't know. I'm not a business person, so I really don't.
But look, we'll take it up next week. Man, I
Texas
appreciate it.
Silencer Co. could just be like in Texas Silencer Co. LLC, and then they would be shielded. I don't know. It seems too easy.
Take it up. We'll take it up. Hey,
must be
I'm going to end the live because we hit the 3-hour mark. I was supposed to do it at 2. But, man, I appreciate everybody coming out, man. Y'all check out Wicked Wednesday next weekend. We will have an in-depth conversation about firearms, the history of firearms, and the history of prohibition of firearms and why gun control ever came about. Man, y'all check us out, man. Hopefully I'll be posting some of this content to TikTok. I'm just lazy. That's what it is. Call it what it is. And y'all have a blessed day. And like I said, y'all reach out, man. We got this number right here. I need to screenshot this and write this down. My boy, DJ Play Nice. Let me get it. Hold on, y'all. I want to put this number. I want to put this on the screen before we leave because somebody might need this. And DJ Play Nice always give me this info, man. I appreciate him for it. Who is it?
Does it end in 5309?
You know what? I don't. I'm almost sure. I just paid attention to a comment from a long time ago because I read the comments some minutes and then I don't. I just seen that damn ladybug comment. Oh, damn, I'm at the top already? Hold on. It was DJ Play Nice said, put this up here. He always put up the information to the suicide hotline. And I should have been jogging this down. There it is. Boom. The suicide hotline. Yeah, man, y'all check this out, bro. If y'all need somebody to talk to, you know, hit my people, Bug Nation. Y'all know y'all can always hit me on all my social media platforms. DM me. I see the what's called. I do answer my requests. I pay attention to my DM. But if you're in crisis or know someone, please dial 988 or 1-800-273-TALK. Don't want to talk? Then you can text the word TALK to 741-741 and get assistance there. Local help is always available. Hey, man, shout out to DJ Play Nice for always coming through with that. I need to copy this and make sure that I got this in here so I can put it up for next week. But, man, I appreciate everybody for coming through. Y'all come through next week. Holler at me on TikTok. I'm going to start promoting TikTok again. I've been so busy. I ain't been having time to get on it. Social media is really a drain. You know what I'm saying? And
be on there doing dances and shit. Yeah.
I have the fortitude for it, but I just don't be having the energy because I got so much other real shit going on. But y'all check it out, man, and drop a like. Go back and watch some of the lives. If you want to donate and help the channel, go to $ Cash App, $ Taco Berry Bug 52. You can donate to the channel, or if you don't want to donate no money to the channel, you can help us and you can help me by going back and just watch the old videos. Put it on the old phone, put it on the TV, and just let it play. And just watch the old videos and interact, drop a comment, hit a like, or do something, man, from a different account. And just watch some old videos, and that'll help me get my RPMs up so YouTube can pay me in so I can pay for StreamYard, and we can have lives like I used to when I was really into it. You know, when the money was, it didn't matter. it matter now. So you know what I'm saying. But help a brother out that way. I appreciate it. But y'all have a blessed day. And like I said, holler at me. You need help, look at that line, man. I appreciate you brothers for coming through every time. I appreciate you, Miss Mika, for coming through, even though I'm harass you and talk crazy about you. And no, Miss Mika is not a call girl on Wednesdays and Thursdays. And I hit on the weekend. Y'all have a good night. Be blessed.
Yeah. Okay.
Trying to tell you out the